on the last
and you've
episode.
gained all XP for all this.
Alrighty, so after finding out about Captain Otmar from the OR.
Yep.
The guy that's in charge of the watch. He
Schutzman
sent us to Captain Omar, or gave us Captain Omar's space so we could go hunt him down and see what he knew about the Ratmen / Beastmen / non-skatemen that were killed. Sergeant Schmo was brought forward to try to make us believe him, and then we were moved forward to Dr. Roban, the physician who was the person who inspected the body, let us know that there were sword wounds, and that Moore is always following us at any given time, and yeah, pretty much we're going to die.
Yeah, the creepiest character you've ever come up with.
Yep, nightmares for days.
I tried to tell Robin about it. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
I was trying to tell Robin about the fucking face you made and the tone and everything, and I'm like, I can't even replicate it. He went full crazy eyes. It was really, really, really
And it was
intimidating.
the most solid, perfect, horrible line.
Yeah,
To make us all
I
show.
wanted to hit you physically. You were physically repulsive.
More so than normal.
Yeah, I did not enjoy that.
But we were able to get no additional information, so we returned to the Templar Arms, and with the persuasion of the elf, was able to convince the tavern owner to tell us what he was so afraid of, which turned out to be Gouda and his men, which was the first group that showed up and actually killed these Ratmen, Beastmen, Skaven. After enough persuading, he told us where we could find the where Gouda's closest. Well, he told us it was Gouda, and then of course our resident thievery was nice enough to tell us where to go, but didn't accompany us. So we went to the Cut Purse Tavern, where Tolman acted like a fool and danced like a fool, and then got trapped by people. And
My fools.
Thordug and I wandered out of the tavern after he drank a bunch of guys under the table. Then turned out one of them wasn't even drinking, apparently. And they were nice enough to take us down some nice dark alleys, where Ozzy handed over his entire coin purse, which he got the coin purse back, but no coinage, to find out that the wonderful people that we are searching for, the two assistants, have taken up residence at the Windhund Haulage Shipping Company, but Gouda gives them protection, and for us to be able to go in and get them, we're gonna have to pay that protection racket to Gouda ahead of time for him to look the other way, which is 10 gold, which I'm sure we're fine with.
Point of me.
Found out that Alan
Party phone.
is afraid of coins that fly out of the dark. As he stepped out, got hit with a coin, and immediately stepped back into the tavern because money from heaven is terrifying.
It is.
And then
Money from heaven would come from above, not from the side.
okay, money from somewhere. He didn't even pick up a coin. That's what I'm
Maybe
getting.
maybe it bounced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off a pigeon. Yeah.
With a purple feather.
Wow!
we were able to identify the
Great, I got bins
the
away.
guy that Therdug and Ozzy were talking to what I believe is probably Gerald, but when I asked his name, he named himself, and so we know his name's unimportant. So when we find out important again, we'll go after him.
Okay.
When asked how we would find Gouda, at the very end here to pay him his 10 gold, so we can get him to look the other way if we don't get them on the way out. We were told Gouda will find us if he needs us. And so we all, well, a majority of us adjourned back to the Old Ale Tavern. Old Ale Inn. Laid down. Started to doze off, and the door heaved open, and I think it was just you were the only one that knew about it.
Yes.
And
Oh, that's right. There was a giant fucking monster.
and the heavy smell of sulfur, and then scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
Door had not
All right,
been busted.
was that
It
fast
was
enough? I
Boeing
tried
it.
it.
That.
It was Boeing it.
That. Thank
That's right. It had not.
Thank
It
you,
had
but I have
not.
all
It had not been opened
very
up
much.
yet.
Heaving doors.
So either way, that means I have the humor of a teenager.
They're quiet, not telling anybody else.
Yep. Just grabbing his weapon. And
It's awesome.
Ozzy's sleeping.
Why were you staring at me at the very end?
Because I knew it was you were the only one that knew.
Yeah, but like during the
Okay.
Gouda's men were going to find us. You looked at me.
He was trying to
Yeah.
include everybody in
Yeah.
this conversation.
Bring it all in.
He's a
Bring
good
it all
speaker.
So at least you didn't make the crazy guys.
That's right. Let's see. I think maybe. Let's see if I'm close enough now. Skills. Oh, look at that. Those points just dropped in. It feels so
Okay,
good.
so I have a
They did.
shield, a sword, and a crossbow. Which one do I want to get? I think I was saying I got my sword.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many skills do we have to
What?
have
Lizardman. George
to
did.
level 10? 8?
Keep paying them.
To level 10.
I
To
made
go
the
to
army.
the third.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
It's
wow.
5.
Wow.
He did a great job.
Okay.
I
I
sure hope
finally,
that's
I
right.
finally got my
If you
fucking
take a look at the
talents.
undeads
No,
on
thank
the
Or not my talents,
on
my,
the other shelf.
my
Yeah,
stats. I only got 2 out of the 8, so...
I think he.
When
Is
he
the
gets
cross
focused,
the
when he
over
gets
there?
focused on it, he's a pretty good painter.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, you haven't practiced nearly as much.
I get so bored after the first time my paintbrush touches paint. I'm like, oh, God.
Exactly.
It's like you're watching paint dry.
Exactly.
Yes.
We immediately go
That's exactly how I feel.
right to huff in the paint.
My problem is,
That's exactly how I feel.
my problem is, like, I watch these videos, these tutorials,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, okay, first step, all right, follow the basic color pattern, okay, now blend, and I'm like, how the fuck do you go, okay, I have this one solid color and another solid color, and I'm going to make a perfect gradient, and I'm like, what? And they never show you that part.
I'm excited.
Lots
I
of
watched,
practice.
I watched the lightning bolts. They take little pieces of wire and drill holes and make, and then they're whitening it up and then they're airbrushing like stuff I hadn't even
blues
thought
and
about. Like here's a
oranges.
wall next to the guy and his blaster's firing and they've got the reflection of that red on the wall and I'm just like, oh, it's Iron
The OSL.
It's amazing some of the things they can do.
Yeah.
That if you're a professional and you're doing it all the time and you're used to it.
If you're spending like 5 to 8 hours a day
Yeah.
painting this shit,
Then it's simple.
like
But-
a lot of those guys, man, they're literally all day painting, and that's their income.
And I wasn't even joking when I said all it takes is for me to go, I've got it all ready, I've got my thing, and as soon as my brush touches paint, I'm like, God, this is torture. Yeah, exactly. My God. And then by the time I'm like at I'll get my second color about to start it, I'm like, oh, fuck it. All right, there's paint on it.
You would love the new paints.
The contrast paints make it so much easier.
You're literally like, all right, here's my yellows, my oranges, and reds all in one color. I dip it in. Oh look, a nice flaming sword, and all I had to do was put one coat on it and
Yeah.
walk away.
I mean, most of my Star Wars figures, they're like 3 colors and you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not a whole lot of detail to it. It's just slap it on and the contrast does all the work.
You also do stormtroopers and death troopers.
That's a fair point too.
That's
He's done basically every army
Yeah.
though.
You've done a lot.
Yeah, the stormtroopers are deceivingly difficult.
White is a pain in the ass.
White is. Death troopers, yes, it's nothing but black.
Black with a little
that's
bit of
nice
red.
and simple.
Maybe some gloss.
I don't even bother with that.
Green?
The eye slots.
Are the eyes green on those
Technically, it's like a
And
dark
the-
green, but I don't bother with.
I
Normally, I don't
just
bother with
watched
the eyes.
it. And
They are.
You're talking about dark troopers.
oh yeah, I'm talking about Dark Troopers. Yeah, never mind.
Those are like red.
So if I met everything else, it's 100 points to move to a different class.
So we play with
If
these
I'm
miniatures.
complete.
They're about this big.
Can I, let me see how much I care. Where's it at?
Here will be NASCAR race.
I'll find it eventually. I really will.
Says,
Can you
says
not
the
see my
motherfucker
fields
who's
of fair
probably
where I
played
played
more
Bible
tabletop
Yeah,
games than I
I
have.
got done.
like that. POV
Yeah, I know what a
NASCAR
Death
race.
Trooper is. I just,
He
that's the
just-
thing.
he's a closet
You're like,
gamer.
man, you've played more than I have.
Of what?
Tabletop war games.
No.
100 fucking
I've
percent.
I've played 40K. I've played Fantasy, and I've played Mordheim. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And how many games do
But-
you think you got between the three of them?
Of Mordheim, I have a absolute uncountable amount because I played with my kids, and we played a lot. Actually, I also played. Remember when the miniatures first came up with D&D? They had points, and you had. It was
So
actually
yeah, they're like the
miniature.
hero clicks type.
Well, they
setup.
weren't hero clips, but it was all. It was actually you played with a D&D card. It was a D&D game. You had spells and everything. It was very cool. I loved it. You had so many points to buy your miniatures. That was probably by far the most favorite miniature game. You'd get like 100 points. You'd build your with 100 points. You had your spells. You had everything.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like D&D,
Okay.
but it's squad based.
Okay, so let's go around and do where we spend our experience, Matt.
Oh.
I put 1 rank in Fellowship and 3 ranks in Brawling.
Brawling, okay? Ben?
One more point in Intimidate and 3 into Bravery.
Okay.
2 into Bribery to complete my 8. So now I need 8 skills are complete now.
Oh, okay. You got 10 points in it to finish
so
your
now
8th
this
skill,
guy- I
not
added
8
2.
points in them.
I added 2. It had 8, so I added 2.
Okay.
You guys are spending 50
Um,
experience, right?
I had 5 points left over, so I spent 55.
Yeah, I had 10.
Yeah, I had 10 left over.
I had 5 left over because I got 25.
After this game
So I
session,
got
I'll
50
have
left
enough
over.
for-
Uh-huh.
And I need 100 to go to a different
I just
class.
one more game session.
You need 100 to advance your current career,
Right.
or 100 to go to another class or another career within your current class,
Okay.
or 200 to go to a different
One more game
career.
session.
I thought it was
Different
200
class.
if it isn't completed.
That's
If
fucking
it's
nuts.
double if it's not completed.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh,
like
wait,
academic
yes,
to
that's the
warrior
Yeah.
is 200.
Okay.
Academic to academic is 100.
Gotcha.
Level 2 to level 3 is 100.
But I go back to level 1 of wherever I go. If I
It
go
still
to a
costs
different
100 to
class.
switch back,
Right.
and then for each level that you want to go up, so you still have to pay. There's a penalty for doing so.
That's why I don't have
And
anything
then the
beyond
other thing is
second
if you're
level, because
beyond,
he keeps saying,
if you're like level 2 or going to level 3 or 4, let me
next,
know because it has to be story based as
everything
far
I
as
had,
availability.
yeah.
No, I'm
Investigator.
switching.
Investigator.
careers.
Okay, yeah, if you're just
Well,
going to level
I
1,
understand
I
that.
don't really care.
Okay.
As long as you're in civilization, not in the middle of the wilderness.
What
fine.
happens
Feral,
if you
feral.
transfer
There is
from
for
one
me.
career to
Yeah,
the next,
Uh-huh.
and you already meet all the requirements for tier 1?
Then you're done.
Then you can pay another 100 and go up to level 2.
Just right out the gate.
If you got it, but
Yeah.
2 sessions is going to take. So I
No,
got
that's why when
If
you're like
you had-
200, I'm like, so you just sit there not spending any experience for a full month to
You-
4 game sessions.
You could, in theory,
An
except
assistant.
except
So
we're
I'm like,
encouraging
no,
everybody to
what is
spend
it?
their points for obvious reasons.
Well,
In
yeah,
an
but like,
office.
okay, so we've all figured out that I'm grooming this guy to probably be a thief.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
or a scout. I haven't quite figured out. They're
No,
very
I wouldn't.
similar.
Yeah, one
I
or
already
the
know
other.
what it
is.
So a rogue class,
A rogue
Merchant.
type class. So,
going from an academic to a rogue is going to be 200 points
200
if you've
points.
completed your current level.
right, which I haven't, so I'm waiting until then. But I literally will sit for an
There's a
entire
reason
month
why I gotta look for it.
not spending any experience.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Sprinter, is that what
And the reason for that is because previously we were doing 100 per game,
There's one that-
and
Maybe it
every
wasn't
2
this.
weeks, and when we're only playing 2 or 3 hours a week, that's really fast.
It
it has to be
was-
done. I'm not going
Okay.
outside of my group.
but
So that's a trade-off. And the whole point is, I want everybody to realize the investment in time to do that, because when your character gets killed,
This is-
you lose a big portion of it. That's the motivation to avoid being killed.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's
rather than
So,
experience is
scroll-
fast and
scroll
easy, so it's a throwaway character. I don't care about it.
+5 strength.
Okay, not everybody does that,
No.
but I've seen it
Strong
at
back
different
protection,
times
do
where
something.
I don't really care. I'll just
I'll
come in
just
with another
one point,
character.
That's
That's a lot.
a lot.
That's another weapon.
Okay,
It wasn't
So,
a lot. Before,
and why
before we changed,
your,
now that we changed it back,
Doom
it's a lot.
is so relevant, because if you get killed by your Doom, and I've been dropping them in, although a lot of people don't remember what the fortune teller said.
it was a lady at night, wasn't it?
No,
For
it
me?
was the bells of midnight.
The Bells of Midnight.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In the last game, I specifically mentioned how you guys were going into the tavern. In the distance, you could hear the bells of midnight. So I don't know what's going to happen in each case, but if you end up getting yourself killed, then
Might as well. All is lost.
yeah.
It definitely is.
I have a note on here that +4 stress. I'm sure we're not.
Lost all
under
my
stress.
coins. All is lost.
Wait,
no.
you got what were you guys doing previous day?
We were in the bar.
Yeah, just goofing around in the
He was
bar. We
dancing
were
in the bar.
Yeah,
investigating.
I'm fine with everybody being at two stress currently. Okay. Now this is a scenario where that is relevant. Okay, depending on what happens. But the nature of this game is, unless you're really going somewhere long term, like you're going into the Undercity, or you're going into, I don't know, you're raiding a castle, stress is kind of a minor thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but it is a factor, and it's as you guys get more and more in depth with a particular scenario, it will start to add up and start to become a factor.
Are there any type of
Don't need to raise your
scenarios?
hand.
I know.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
Are there any scenarios where you could choose to say, I want to put myself, other than a dark deal,
Mhm.
outside of dark deals, say I want to put myself under stress for some
Absolutely.
minor bonus or something?
The way stress works, you have a ongoing counter that represents your current stress.
Okay.
That in itself doesn't do a thing to you. It's purely a role-playing mechanism for you to act stress, avoid certain things, etc. What becomes a game effect is panic, which in theory, if something surprises or shocks you, or something completely unexpected happens, or a player character gets killed or goes down, that's when you make a panic test and things unexpected happens. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Like you can get an adrenaline boost and get a bonus for a short time because of the fear.
So there's nothing you could do that mechanically to say, hey, I want to.
You can intentionally choose to make your panic test. And that's what George and I were talking about after the last game is he was concerned about panic and stress overtaking the game and everybody getting all stressed out and then they lose control of their character. And what I was trying to explain to him is the mechanic is not intended to be punishing to the group to take away their control. It's supposed to be a mechanism for you to judge how much stress your character has and trigger you to say, okay, I want to take a panic test because my character would be really darn scared here. Or give me a tool to avoid the metagaming of people saying, well, I know what you saw in the room, so I'm going to go in anyways. Okay? And if that's the case, I mean, and a good case in point was, we didn't have the system at the time, but the Bogtopus Cave. You guys went into the cave, I think, 3 times. At no point was really anybody, most of the group, had better said, wasn't really scared. I know your character was absolutely scared.
Oh, hiding in a bush.
But generally speaking, everybody was, we know exactly what's there. It's just a creature. We're going to go in. Even though your characters, logically, would be scared out of their
We
minds.
barely survived it twice.
Yes. Why would you go in there a second time or a third time? Okay, and that's where that if I'm feeling that's what we're doing, that we're metagaming the thing because it's just a role playing game and I don't really care about my character. That's when I say, okay, let's make a panic test and see what your character would really do in this situation, based on the level of stress you have. Okay. Hopefully everybody's already paying attention to it. It's not a factor. But not everybody plays at the same level, so it gives me a mechanic to be able to do so. Okay.
So with career changes,
Mhm.
and this is just me personally, and seeing how I'm the only one without dark vision, if I was to switch to a career that provides it, I personally wouldn't take it because I don't have it to begin with. It's not, you don't learn dark vision.
You do. You
I
can.
mean, you can just learn it. Like,
Technically, I mean, the game defines it as night vision.
okay.
It's training your eyes to see better in dark
Okay.
and being able to recognize things.
You get locked in a room.
Okay.
Okay, so by game mechanics, yes, it is something you could learn. It's a learned skill rather than a natural talent. Some races naturally start with the talent, like dwarves always have dark vision.
Suck.
I was
Or
like,
night
well, read
vision.
and write.
I've
Yeah,
been
you
there.
can learn to read and write. But
Right.
I ate a lot of carrots.
There are a few talents that I think are not trainable in the game, and those don't show up on any of the skill lists for the characters. But they're pretty few and far between.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Right.
military.
Makes better
Go.
sense that way. I was
On
like,
your way out.
I just buy some goggles. I don't know when I got.
No, I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
me. Boom.
Military.
So-
they-
Question.
Okay.
more like
My
the
class
battalion.
specifically with the new Winds of Magic book,
Mhm.
because it fully comes from the Winds of Magic book, it has 10 starting skills.
Yeah.
I currently have 12 skills at 10, and I still need 4 skills to level up to the next tier. My question is,
Okay. Are you tier 1 or tier 2?
tier 2?
Okay. So you have 10 starting skills.
10 starting skills.
plus 8 secondary skills or second level skills.
Yes.
You need 16 of those 18
Yes.
at level 10.
But in the in Warhammer,
Will
right,
my
there's
advancement,
tons of story, and
will I need all 18?
there's tons
No,
of stories.
you
Okay.
need 8 per level.
I wanted to clarify.
Right. Some of the classes have extra skills because they expanded the mechanics.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily change the criteria to be able to level up.
I asked because this will add like 700 or 800 XP later on if I have to level
He had
all.
Yeah,
chained,
yeah. It would.
bound to his-
No, you
to
have
him.
you have to have 8
You
from
became a
level 1
heretic
and 8 from level
as a
2,
result.
Okay.
But he was still
all at
pursuing good
level 10 or
goals,
better.
At this
But
point,
the rest of
I
the
haven't
fucking,
quite understood the whole advancement. I
Effective
just
Witch Hunter
okay.
Coven was like,
the
oh,
website
no.
says I need
Yeah,
to
the
get
rest of the
these skills
Inquisition
up
was
to
like,
level.
yeah, you're gonna,
10
you're
advance.
excommunicado.
So I put them
And,
up to level 10.
but he
I
still
just
uses
I've
things to
noticed
great
that
effect.
this skill has this class has more skills.
Yeah,
than normal.
yeah.
Okay.
You just pick 2 of them that you're going to ignore.
Cool. Thank you.
So
Friction.
okay, did we finish the experience points?
No.
I know you.
I got 50
you did.
left over, so I'm
And then I think we got distracted. Where'd you put yours?
I put my last point into willpower,
Okay,
and then I put a point into charm,
okay, and you?
Main
which
character.
gives me 10 left over.
Okay,
Main character for the basic, melee basic, and my side character has
Now, every 58
2 into willpower.
okay. And George told me he put his into alcohol tolerance and willpower. I think.
Alcohol.
So, those are
Makes
your
sense.
ones. Okay, so as you stated, we last left off with several of you in a tavern, in a room at the Old L Inn. There is a Heinrich is awake. You are the only one. Although you can see Biscuit laying next to you on the ground, currently alert and staring at the door. He seems, you get the impression that he's nervous and potentially a little bit intimidated by whatever it is, given that he's trained to stay away from fights. And
We have a map.
we do have a map.
Wow.
He wouldn't be trade. He was a rat.
Wow.
Well, for small things.
Sure. Yeah, because we know little dogs don't give a shit. They ignore big targets.
Oh, that's
Some
why
of the most
Biscuit.
vicious
No,
fucking
no,
things on the.
he's not.
He's
Not
not
that,
even a little dog.
He's a rat catcher. Dog.
he's not normally intimidated. I would agree with that.
Right. Okay.
Okay, because he's a rat catcher dog.
Yeah.
He's trained to hunt things.
This is the way I thought of the character of the dog, right? Just so we can clarify this real quick in the future, is when he was a rat hunter, he probably had the small vicious dog that was standard, and then as he got better as a rat hunter, he decided to move up to the nicer dog, and then went, I don't want to do this anymore, and moved over to the physician, and he kept the dog, but it was a bigger dog that he was training for tier 4, because on tier 4 of rat hunter, you have a large vicious dog.
Okay.
So that's the way I mentally had planned it out.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll totally agree. He's not a combat effective dog.
Yeah.
He's more just a nebulous NPC that hangs out with me.
Yeah, I'm
But-
fine with that.
I do have animal training, and I do want to start training that, but the restriction of Warhammer classes, the only fucking class that can train a dog to be a war dog is rat hunters, I think,
Rat catcher.
or rat catchers.
Well, that's the only one that get the animal training skills, probably.
no, there's quite a few actually.
So
I
mean,
get
you-
animal.
with animal training and time, you can train whatever if you just use your skills.
Seriously,
Not
I
combat
want to be a
skills.
rat catcher.
I
Rat catcher, yeah, they start off with a small
I
vicious
want,
dog.
I want his dog to be trained to like me and not him. So hey,
I get animal.
I was
training.
trying that. I really was trying that when we first met. So, but I can't help it.
He already likes somebody else better than that, anyways. So now it's just going to confuse the dog.
Oh my god! It was like finally. It took me forever.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Matt,
I got it.
The conversation was going. Boom.
It was, but it was circling. It was literally circling above my head.
That's right.
Give
Gotta
him
think
a
back
few.
one
He'll
or
get
two
it.
sessions.
He'll get it.
Eventually hit you.
You'll get there.
Eventually hit you.
Anyways, so you
Oh,
got
the goddamn lady. The vampire.
unconfirmed.
Oh, sure. She
Anyways, Ben, so you are the one awake. You sit up in your bed. You can smell the pungent aroma of sulfur in the air.
Yeah.
The dog next to you is letting out a low growl. That seems to be what woke you up. And you can see the door momentarily, visibly heave in towards the room, almost like it's being stretched a little bit. And then it goes back to where it was, and you hear a slight rattling at the door handle. What do you want to do? The dwarf is snoring loudly in the corner, as is his tendency. He tends to sleep pretty deeply. Tolman is having some weird dream about tentacles, and Oswald is sleeping peacefully.
I'm dreaming of hentai.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm guessing I can't raise an alarm while I'm grabbing my stuff.
You can do whatever you want. Just tell me what it is you want to do.
I want to grab my sword and shield and attempt to make as much noise as possible to attempt to wake the rest of the group.
Okay, so whatever's at the door, you're going to alert that you're aware of it?
Oh.
I know.
Let it think through it.
I gotta tell you, if somebody was breaking into my house, which has happened to me 3 times, I damn sure let them know I'm there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it almost always scares me.
Different situation, though.
Savannah, there was a guy breaking into our house in Oklahoma, and Savannah screamed and scared him off.
Real life, absolutely. How often do they bend the door, though?
And smell like sulfur.
Not awful. Not often.
Or smell like sulfur?
So yeah, I'm going to do
Crackheads have a
that.
certain smell.
Okay, so you leap to your feet, grabbing your weapons and yelling out an alarm. As you do so, the door bursts open. Give me a
What is that?
agility save.
Oh.
A dodge roll.
Dodge?
Yep, dodge.
There.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Let me do the takes.
It's like
Yeah.
Where's that? Oh, no.
No?
it was corn nuts or something.
It's not going so good.
Okay, so you leap to your feet. As you do, the door splinters and shatters as something big and sulfuric behind the door smashes it open. You're hit for 4 points of damage across your body, minus whatever toughness you have, since you're not wearing any armor currently.
Yeah, toughness. Would my shield count?
No.
What's
Is
this?
there a
No.
window I can jump out of?
You said 4?
Yes.
So I take none. My toughness is 4.
You have a toughness of 4? Okay.
Yes.
You take 1.
No, there's nothing.
Always take 1.
Always take 1, yes. I would agree with that.
Fine.
Which I actually love.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
Okay.
You need a dog like that, Dad.
Yeah, I got a weird graphic error on mine.
Weird graphic error?
Trying to mark the one. There you go. Ooh,
I got this thing here.
Yeah,
that's-
because of the hallway.
No. There's a character model there of a
Yeah.
giant dog.
Yes.
Oh,
That's your dog.
no.
That's the one in the hallway that just broke
Dude,
the door open.
I genuinely thought this was the door.
No.
So, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. And I see the door symbol now. I'm a tard.
It's a weird graphic symbol of
Retard.
reality. So, Biscuit is the first to react. I need a willpower save for him.
Okay.
Man, this is the first point of damage I've ever took so
Oh,
far.
that is fun.
It's the first attack you've taken.
Oh.
Welcome to the real
Nice
world.
roll there. Okay. So, Biscuit goes and runs in the corner.
He's only got a 10 willpower. I mean, not shocking. This dog is like the worst dog on the planet.
Heinrich, give me a willpower save.
Okay. Willpower.
Holy crap, do you realize that at your highest level you get, as a rat catcher, you have fearless Skaven?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude,
He's
high
a
level
rat
rat
catcher.
catchers will fuck shit up.
Okay.
The problem
Add a
is
point
I'm a
of
halfling.
add a point of stress. Put you at 3 because you start at 2,
That
train
is
me to be a rat
interesting.
catcher, I'll train you to be a
and you currently have 1 level of fear,
because that's within my.
And that makes me what?
minus 10 on everything.
Are we on the second story?
Yes.
You really want to jump out at your size?
I'm calculating how much fucking damage I'm going to take when I hit the ground. Yes.
Okay, can you describe the creature?
The creature is big, black, stinky, bright, glowing red eyes staring through the door as its head barely fits through the door itself.
Red eyes. So would its head be where
Its
the
head
model
is just outside the door. It's where
Just
the
the
model is.
Okay. So I have my shield.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to move. With moving to the far right corner. Provoke attack from shooting.
There is no attacks of opportunity in the game.
Okay. Then I'm going to move here. And I can't see it now. Okay.
You're gonna move over there and take cover in the corner.
I'm going to slice at the dog, assuming dog, head if it attempts to fight through or get through.
Okay.
All right.
There's no raised shield action.
We
I
know.
don't see it.
And you come back.
Okay.
And Robin knows like this when you come back. Everybody's gonna assume you're doing coke.
I know.
Okay, just putting that out there.
Okay.
You got to clear that up before you come out of the bathroom.
That's right. Oswald, you are alerted as Heinrich screams out an alarm. You wake up. Give me a perception check at plus 30.
Do you see the giant monster?
I'm off to the side. I don't see anything.
Go back to
Talking about it.
sleep.
Plus 30. Oh, give me a plus.
Do I have?
So I don't have my coif on either.
Any tag, though.
Yeah, you have no armor on currently.
Fall
So-
as a talent.
Which one's the shield?
Okay, we're just gonna add 30 to it then. So whatever
Oh,
that is, plus
no.
30. So we will re-roll
Okay.
because yeah.
Do you know which symbol on the effects is the fear?
Oh, it's a separate effect.
Pretty bad.
Oh, it's not on here.
It's a condition.
So that is gonna be
Okay,
Yeah.
so
plus
66
30
versus
Again,
59.
I gotta have
plus
it.
30.
Right.
Yeah, 66 plus 59.
Okay, so
versus-
you wake up and become aware of the fact that there's something dangerous coming in through the door. You can react normally, however, also need a willpower save since you're now aware of something big coming in through the door.
I'm big.
Oh, dude, I have 4 movement? That can't be
you're
right.
halfling.
No,
and
I should
you-
have 3.
Can we
Okay,
just
yeah,
click
number
willpower? There we go.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
can I just click
Let me
willpower?
make sure.
Unless you're encumbered.
Nah, I barely carry any weight.
You barely are.
Okay.
Anyway.
So you have
It's true.
one level of
45
fear as well. I'm going to mark both of those on you as fatigued.
Okay.
Just so that it applies the bonuses and modifiers and everything. And then add 1 point of stress
Okay.
for the failed roll.
Too far.
What would you like to do?
Uh,
That's all just you waking up. You still get your action.
pick up my weapon and stand up.
Okay, grab a weapon and stand up.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Tolman, you're awoken by a loud scream and an explosion of door. Give me a perception roll. Plus 30.
Fail.
Jump out the window.
You're right. You are a 3. Unless you
Okay.
you might have fleet or whatever it's called. It's
I don't see my. Oh, it's because it was blind. Derf.
You rolled an 89 versus a 36.
Okay.
So add a point of stress as you are woken up from a good sleep, completely unaware this round as to what's going on as you try to get your bearings. Okay. Through the door, a large creature steps into the room, surrounded by where it steps. It leaves not paw prints, but little ripples of shadow stepping into the room. Its bulk and its size seem too big to fit through the door. Okay. It steps in, pauses for only a moment, and then takes a strike at Heinrich.
Are you fucking
Could
with
I
us?
use my?
You can.
Can I use my strike on it?
You can.
Well, enters the door.
Sure.
See if I get this. Ooh,
Oh!
that's a 100.
A 100. That's not good.
Oh,
That'd be really good if we were using those.
Keeping it?
No.
Come on, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
critical.
That would have been a
It's
critical.
immediately
failure.
Fenrir. Isn't that Fenrir that bites the
Yes.
hand off from the two?
Not much
That's,
better.
Still failed. but
why
didn't
am I
fumble.
rolling bad?
We all did.
Okay, add a point of stress. It's because you're stressed.
How'd you mark that you used the fortune point? Is there
Just
like
right
an
click
option?
Yeah, you right click on the roll and then
Oh, okay.
use fortune point.
Okay.
Okay. So then it's going to go ahead and attack you. And it is going to make a bite attack at you. Hitting a
Jesus Christ,
-1. I need a dodge or defense roll from you.
Defense. That's a
Have
defense
you never
roll.
really
Either
looked at
shield
the
block
program? It's amazing.
or dodge.
There's no shield block skill.
It's basic melee.
It's just a weird
So
fighter
melee
class.
or dodge is higher.
You can dodge.
Very
You can
light.
block it with your shield as a melee weapon, or you can. What was the third one? Parry.
No parry skill either.
It's basic melee skill. Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm going on shield block.
Shield block. Use your weapon skill. Don't worry about the mechanics. Tell me what your character's going to do. Okay.
Well done, well done.
Right, it does.
A bonus to your skill.
Yeah,
Right. That's the main benefit. Okay. So, however, the drawback is if it gets hit, then the shield takes damage and can get destroyed. So you easily block the wolf as it gets knocked as you block it with your shield. Biscuit is cowering under the bed underneath the dwarf. Heinrich.
Okay, attempt to hit it, I guess.
Okay.
Slicing at one of its paws, I guess. One of its legs.
Okay.
Okay, off balance.
Cold shot.
Nope.
And
Okay.
I thought that was a hot five for a second.
That hits.
It's a +0.
Which
But
is
it's
a hit.
It's a hit.
Oh,
you hit.
okay.
That is a hit, depending on its defense.
Its hit location is the head, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's zero's ahead.
0-5. So 5.
Yeah, five. Yeah,
Its
0.
defense roll is a -1, so yeah, you hit it by 1 point on the head. By an extra point on the head. Roll your damage.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I forgot we're like fully back to the Warhammer mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind as I'm looking through this, it's kind of nice. It's pre-programming most of the stuff for the creature, which works out well.
Okay, so it's weapon bonus plus strength, correct? For melee attacks?
Mhm.
Okay, so 10. Plus success level, so 11. Hand weapon is 7. My strength is 32. 10.
Okay, so hand weapon is 7,
For me, then it's probably adding in my strength already.
probably.
My hand weapon says +8, so I'm assuming
Yes,
that's
so
what you said.
8 with the -1 success level.
So 8 points, and you hit it in the head.
Yes.
Okay, so it takes.
This is slicing.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter at this point.
Oh no.
It's like the Stratoliner.
Okay.
Oswald.
So the weapon I picked up was a crossbow. My crossbow.
Okay.
So I need to load it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not leaving it loaded. So I need to use my ballistic skill.
Yep.
Correct.
You need to get a success on it.
Okay.
At least one. I think the crossbow typically is a reload of 1.
Yes.
So you need to get 1 success to have it loaded.
Perfect. Alrighty. We'll give it a shot here.
So mine not only does not have ABS, it also does not have fuel injection. It's
No.
carbon.
Okay, so you spend 1 action trying to load it.
You know what I hate about one?
Wait, is it a regular crossbow or heavy crossbow?
So it's
Regular crossbow.
So when you're on the
We were
hospital,
doing a full round.
it's just
For me.
yeah. Like, well, there goes my gas mileage.
Yeah, because you got to move and a standard action, so it's your standard action to load it. So you can still move if you wish.
No, stay
Okay.
right there.
Go ahead and add a point of stress for failing the roll.
My bike's got a ton of
Okay.
power.
Tolman.
Do you have the 1900? I'm going to scream
Okay.
and dive under the dwarf's bed.
Okay. You dive over there.
Mm-hmm.
The wolf looks in your direction as you move quickly across the room.
Don't care.
Okay.
Under the dwarf.
Scamper in your pants.
Okay.
George needs to get his big ass here.
Please.
He goes ahead and strikes at Heinrich.
Looks like my armor only adds. Wait, no,
Question.
that's my armor.
Since I'm small
Uh-huh.
and I'm under the bed
Uh-huh. With the dog.
with the dog,
Toughness in my shield.
is it possible for me to use my sling from under the bed?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Especially with the
it's not that
dwarf
high of a
heavy
bed,
armor on.
and
bending
you're,
down.
you're small, but not that small.
Keep into
It was-
consideration,
it was-
the dwarf has all of his armor on, so the bed
The bed
is
is sagging.
creaking.
There's only about this much space under the mattress.
You're like,
I was surprised you get
Dwarf sits up, you're crushed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want in the chat, Ben? Do you see several? Do you see your name or your picture, and then several weapons? Hand weapon, offhand, or unopposed?
No.
You don't see that?
No.
Okay. Go. What do you want to do as far as defense? It struck you with a -1.
I'll attempt to parry again.
Okay.
Or parry this time.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not going to make it.
Hang
So
on.
he does 5. What? Did you want to reverse that?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're gonna sit over here, put your phone away.
There you go. Definitely take that now.
Okay. So in that case, and then go ahead and put the 5 points back on you.
Sorry, you're moving
your
a
wound
little
heals
fast.
in the wolf's
I'm
face.
trying to move it along. So it bites at you a second time, and because of your fortune, you manage to block it. Heinrich.
Attempt to slice it again.
Oh, it's Polaris now. That's right.
Oh wait, no, we need those skills. I wish you'll put the skill in the combat table.
Okay, that's going to miss it. You keeping that or re-rolling?
No, not rerolling.
Okay. It failed even worse, so you managed to hit it for 2 points on the left leg, which is not enough to do any damage to
I'm
it.
gonna do another 7 for the weapon. 7 plus 6.
Okay. So the damage that you do, weapon skill, you had a -1 success level.
Yes.
It had a -3 success level. So what's your base damage for your weapon?
7.
Minus the 2 net. You failed by 1, he failed by 3. It's a difference of 2.
Yeah.
So 7 minus the 2 is 5.
You mean plus the 2
Yeah.
is 9.
Okay, that probably makes more sense.
You make less damage. Good job. You both fail.
Because if they both succeeded, let's say they both succeeded, but he succeeded by 2 better, he
Right.
would do 2 more damage.
Correct.
So it's the same basic concept.
And
Right?
Okay.
negative.
So he took that in his left
Left
leg,
Oh,
and we
wow.
said 9.
Yes.
Okay.
So even though he failed his roll, he still hit because you failed worse.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how melee works in Warhammer.
That's terrifying.
That the idea being 2 completely not ineffective combatants, one of them is going to get a hit, and the other one's going to make it worse.
Ha, you suck. Ha, you suck worse. Stab.
Yeah, a
Why
competent
do you think I
fighter
like
against
range?
an incompetent one is going to clean the house with him.
Why do you think I like range?
Okay. Oswald, what would you like to do? Load the bow?
Oswald.
Load the crossbow?
No, I'm going to take that crossbow and I'm going to toss it at the halfling and say, hurry and load this.
Okay.
And then, because it's same as dropping, right?
Sure.
Okay, and I pick up my hand weapon.
Okay.
And do I get the movement too, then?
Sure.
I'll move there.
Okay.
There you go.
Tolman, I need to get a willpower save from you now that you're fully aware there's things here. I don't think we made one for you earlier.
We did not.
You haven't said
Really
which
power.
end of you is sticking out of the bed too. Like you went under the bed, just left your head sticking out instead of your head. I can't see it. It can't hurt me. Don't let
All
your
right.
leg hang off the bed.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're fine.
No, you're not.
Oh,
You gonna re-roll that or
It's
keep
not
it?
been rolling that good so far.
hey, that is very good.
Well, I'm looking at my talents to see if there's anything that can help me in this situation. And that is a negative because I have
Cocaine
6
wolf.
cents.
There we go.
Cocaine wolf.
Well, shit, that probably would have been helpful
It actually looks
before
like
the dog
what
busts
the
through
wolf
the door.
would
But
Yeah.
look like.
no, I'll just leave it. It's
Okay.
fine.
So two levels of fatigue for you. Go ahead and add a point of stress as well.
Fatigue.
And what would you like to do for this round? You just got a crossbow shoved at your
He
feet.
already added it to you.
Oh, okay. 2 points of stress.
Yes, 1 point of stress. I gave you 2 points of fatigue.
Why is that note not saving? Okay, so I should be up to 4 now.
Yeah, something's wrong with the notes. It always gets deleted when you turn on the computer.
It's not even that. Like when I go to a different tab.
Oh.
Is there a button to save this? Save and close editor. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Sean?
You have 2 points of fatigue from the fear,
Right.
plus 1 point of stress for the failed roll,
Oh, so I should-
and you still have
Yeah,
your
okay.
action, and a unloaded crossbow just got shoved at your feet.
Okay. I need bolts, man.
I thought about that after I threw it at him.
And I pull the
And
crossbow under
he
the
doesn't
bed.
have the
Okay.
skills to load it.
Crossbow disappears under the
He
bed.
doesn't have the strength to load it.
There are monsters
I didn't
under
bring
the
that
bed.
up yet.
I know.
I was already considering it. I'm like, well, I've only got a
There
fucking
are
18
monsters
strength.
under the bed. It just took your crossbow.
I
I
will,
felt like a child.
I'll dodge.
Okay, well, it has to make an attack against you
Oh,
first.
The
Is that
draw
trying to hit
strength
me? Okay.
on that
Yeah.
crossbow.
It tries to
probably
bite
more
you?
than I weigh.
It's going to hit you by success level 1.
So, let's see. Yeah, it dodges.
It died.
Yeah, dodges. That's for now.
That did not roll.
Well, you guys are rolling good.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
Let's see,
Heinrich.
powers. Take my move. I'm gonna go here. Yeah. And then attack it.
Okay.
Okay, minus 0.
Okay. Yeah, it beats you.
Okay.
Okay. Oswald.
Use my relentless to be able to move 5 feet without him getting in the back or whatever. And okay, so I can stay in the same spot. And T's still target. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And I will attempt to hit him. Man, I can get back.
Not very good.
Why do you have to say that we're rolling good?
Well, I did for defense.
Well, he rolls bad too, but he did beat you.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta protect the little dog. Feel bad.
You see its wounds healing, Tolman.
Oh no, it's a hot dog.
The shadows coalescing around its fur, where the sword penetrated it, seems to be recohering around it.
Wait, Shadows, did you make this?
Well, he's not here.
Are you having like a bad dream or something? And we're all gonna die as a result. Okay.
I just realized that.
I scream, "It's healing! Burn it!"
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll use my magic.
I don't have fire.
Okay. The creature. What's that?
Why?
Oh, okay.
One of these times, after this fight, I want to ask why it is you're inflicting fear and fatigue on us.
I'm not. The fear is the fatigue.
He's
Yeah.
just using it because it does the rate.
Right. There's no condition for fear. That's why I'm doing the fatigue.
Should we be trying to roll off fear?
You're supposed to be
Each
able
round?
to.
Or
Okay.
while we're in
I'm fine with that.
It is
Okay, I
a
just wanted to-
challenging, cool test.
Yeah. So it's a +0 cool test.
That's
Should me
Hold
and
on.
Andy go ahead and make our rolls?
No, I'm sorry. That's just to be able to move closer to your.
Correct.
Subject
While you're
to the
feared. Right.
Okay. That's fine. I wasn't sure if I could remember
Holy
vaguely.
stuff! This is bad. If it comes towards you, you have to make another challenging cool test or become broken.
You're
I'm
scared of
already
it.
broken. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm running.
Okay. It tries to bite Heinrich.
No.
In the hiney.
Hitting by 0.
Parry. And that's a fumble?
It is a fumble because you rolled doubles. Are you going to re-roll?
Esoteric, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been rolling terrible.
I can make those.
Oh my!
Just a blade.
At least it's not a fumble. Okay. You want to take a dark deal?
Is it 11 better than a 1? Because it's the devil.
Coming to
The wolf says to you.
I'll take you to see the lady. You'll end up naked in an alley, but you'll be good.
Anything? No? Okay. So it does 7 points of damage to you across the chest.
Should I add stress?
Yeah, because you failed your roll. Heinrich.
And remember, the 7 damage gets reduced by your toughness.
That 7 already
Yeah,
did.
already.
It does it automatically for him.
Oh, really?
It did 14. Takes off your armor and the toughness.
Well, then I should probably mark my armor as unequipped.
Because it reduced it by too much.
Yes, in that case, probably should.
I was like, damn, he's got a 70 toughness.
7 toughness? That's pretty impressive.
Well, now I'm
Dwarf is like,
encumbered.
yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm encumbered because it's marking
Yeah,
them.
it's carried. You have to drop it. You
Yeah,
have to
not
mark
worry
it
about
as
that.
encumbered.
So,
It does affect him, though, in his rolls. On his character sheet. So he has to mark it as
okay.
0 encumbrance or whatever.
Sorry, I'm taking mine off now, too, so we can...
So he can kill you?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, it can kill us faster. Okay, now I'm not encumbered. Okay.
Oh, you faster. Kill it.
What you doing, Heinrich?
What's going on?
Attempting to slice it. Let me go back into the actual combat thing that
I
we
don't know
do.
who your homeroom teacher
Because
is.
I think I should be getting a bonus because it's large.
Who she is, I just don't know her name.
Yeah, we should be getting a plus 20 bonus for our melee attacks.
That table doesn't apply anymore.
No, we don't use that anymore.
Yeah, but you reprinted it.
That was...
It wasn't the old one. The old one was a lot smaller.
That was Octopus time frame because I was laying on the
Yeah.
ground.
That
So
we-
I don't think we've revamped since.
Let me see.
Maybe.
They know we were always making things harder.
Yeah, it was. I think I have both of them. Wait, I think it was this one that you actually printed. Yeah, it was this one.
I think that's when we reprinted for us old men with our bad eyes.
Right. Okay, no, that's valid. Okay.
'Cause I didn't know if we were still doing that.
Yeah,
Is it?
we're using Warhammer
Consider
mechanics.
that your,
What was it?
Plus 20 for melee attacks. For 2x2 creatures.
Hmm.
'Cause I just remembered that we had that.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to slice it now. I'm just gonna add plus 10 to even out the teeth, I guess.
we don't get flanked now because he moved.
Correct.
Um,
Unless you can convince Tolman to get out.
20, not 20. Range, movement. Yeah. And we want to be flanking right now, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe he'll fail really bad.
You could.
You only hit a -1. That's not bad.
He beat you.
Yeah.
Oswald.
I'm gonna use my relentless move.
Okay.
So I got flank, and he's large, so plus 40 to my attack.
Good roll.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
You step back there. He attempts to dodge. You didn't target him, that's why.
oh, sorry.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, he beat by 2, so you get 6 extra.
Okay, so 20, 16 plus 6 is...
No, the 16 already adds your 8.
So it's 14.
So, yeah, 14.
Oh, okay.
Who's college shark?
Okay, so 14 on his right leg.
You can avoid any armor on somebody, but say only hit him in this particular spot. Or say they're carrying a lantern.
Tolman.
you can cold shot the lantern.
Oswald steps forward, at least his feet do,
Because it's
and
aiming
fights the creature.
also with
Did he
the-
drop bolts?
He has not dropped bolts yet.
I still need bolts, man!
There was a bolt the first time I tried to load it.
Safety modifiers.
I dropped it all on the ground.
Sure,
And then
about 5 feet across the room over by the other bed. You want to crawl out and get
No
it?
idea how that would
Tell
work.
the dog to fetch.
Well,
Nope.
I'm assuming it's just college shark.
Okay, the creature, as you strike it in the rear leg, spins on you and disgorges a gout of blue flame
Ah!
that engulfs you.
I'd like to dodge.
There's not any of that.
I'm little and I'm under the bed. I'm not in the path.
Okay.
He goes out the window.
I'm gonna use the crossbow as a shield.
It strikes you across the body, is what we'll say. It's going to do 10 points of damage. No armor. Not that you have any armor.
Okay. So 10.
It'd be really helpful if we had a fucking mage with us right now.
No. There's
It'd
no
be
dodging or
It'd be
anything
really
else,
helpful
so
if
just
we had
take
a
it.
Yep.
massive hit point pool right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did it-
Heinrich.
Okay,
He'll arrive here once in the body.
so what exactly did it do? It spat blue flame?
It spun over and turned to him, opened its mouth unnaturally large, and a blast of bright blue flame
Oh,
flashed out across
I hate that.
the guy.
But he's
Against
flying.
Andy.
Yeah,
He
so
is flanked currently.
flank. Okay, so I'm going to attempt this. So 20 and then flank. Which flank? I lost flank.
I flunked flank, sir.
It's plus 20.
Flank plus 20, so plus 40.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's say
Still got plus 1, but oh my gosh.
Did you hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the plus 1 barely.
Because he failed by 4.
Oh,
Hit
good.
location in the head with a
With 5 extra success levels above your base
so
damage.
12.
12 points to the head.
Yes. Nice weapons. Toughness is probably third.
Okay. Oswald.
So, just a quick question when it comes to my hit last time.
Like,
So my base hit is an 8.
Your base damage for the weapon is an 8. That includes your
Yep.
strength and all your other bonuses.
Strengthen that together. I rolled a 5. That's not like a critical.
5 is not.
Okay.
Doubles are criticals or fumbles.
So
Yeah,
my
fine,
only question is,
first.
how did I get to 14?
Because he rolled bad on his,
that's-
his attack, and that adds in.
I was trying to do the math and
Yeah,
wasn't mathing. So
he rolled a 90 something on his attack, so he rolled
89.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
that's why it adds so much.
What are criticals? They're
I
10
scream
features, sorry.
Well, okay, I don't have battle tongue, so it doesn't matter. Get out.
Yeah.
Is that him?
What?
You just scream.
Yeah.
No, they're 10 features, right? For base weapons, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I will.
I'll just see if I can find it.
I'm not currently on fire though.
You are not currently on fire now.
Okay. So I will actively attack him
Okay.
again, and
Yes, any number
because I can't let my
with the
my
10
friends
stick
down
it.
here.
By 10 stick.
Oh, look, it's already.
10, 20, 30, etc. Is it correct?
See if I can do
Weapons.
do good again.
You got him.
You add in the flank
Yeah.
and big
Yeah.
creature.
Yep, I added my 40. Okay.
And, yeah, you rolled really bad. So you get 4 extra. Is going to be.
So 8 plus 6 is 14. Right, so my base damage is 8. My 6
It already has the
success.
14 down there.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
That's
in the
for
chat,
this?
that's the 14. Your
Right.
6 success levels
Oh, that's
Plus
it.
makes it 14.
And then
Plus
you-
another 4 for him is 18 points.
Yeah, 18 points of damage. That'll work. And I'll scream at him really, really loud.
Okay. Dolman? The ground is like little blue flames here and there on the bed and everything.
I scream. Is the bolt still in?
Oh, it's like I said, you're gonna have to get out of cover to go get it.
Heal my ankle.
Yeah, grab his feet and start bandaging them together.
Hold on, let me look at my.
That's right.
Let me look
No,
at
no, that's the only part that wasn't hit by the flames.
Fuck this, I
He
don't
goes
want anywhere in
to
here.
wrap my feet, and he realizes there's nothing above the
I'm
ankle.
trying to figure out how to get out of the room.
Yes.
And the only thing I can think of is going through the window, but I'm so small it'll kill me on the fall.
Glass
That's a
alone.
pretty long fall.
Yeah, glass doesn't remember. Oh, yeah, shoot.
What do I have on me? I'm nothing. I'm fucking in my clothes and that's it. So what kind of weirdo sleeps with fucking knives and shit all over him?
The dwarf.
You?
Yeah.
You do have that dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I have it.
No, with you.
Oh, with you.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I know. I know. I know. But like my sling bag with my trappings.
That's
in it,
all. That's all over at your bed.
Yeah. Kick the bolt to me, man! Kick the bolt!
Okay. The wolf seems to be focusing on Oswald currently. It's going to take another bite at you.
Because Oswald keeps
Oh,
hammering it.
and while I'm doing that, I'm hitting the bottom of the dwarf. Wake up!
Yeah, he seems to have the willpower to sleep really well.
Yeah.
It misses you by 2, depending on your skill.
Oh, I have to do worse.
You still
than
got to make
him?
a roll.
Okay. I'll just do parry, which is melee based.
Yeah.
Like you said. I don't get the same 40 bonus.
This is
nothing
just
like
like
that.
home.
No
Oh,
problem.
wow.
Yeah, you easily defend against it.
Wait, if we
I pee
crit
on it to
a
mark my
dog,
territory.
Does something happen to them?
Man, you were
Yes, you get to strike back at
you're
it.
doing quite
Oh.
well against this thing.
You don't have my elf though, right? I have
Henrik.
it right now.
Yeah, you took it back.
Just
I
going to
take it off.
attempt to
Just snap
strike
it in
at him.
the face. Dry fire it. Right into his face.
What's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no.
started character.
That's oh no.
I was concerned for a little bit, but no, I'm not.
No.
40. No, you know, yeah, I thought you
It's
had
like-
concern for me.
Okay.
That wasn't it.
Strike the creature again. I was looking through the movement options, and there's an option to aim
Okay.
without moving
I don't know why I
for
clicked
melee.
that out.
Do you want to look at it?
Sure.
It's a button.
It's kind of crazy to me too. But
Yeah.
Can
It's
aim.
not.
Plus
It's not
20.
called shot.
You're
It's
just
not called shot.
pointing it like you got their sword, holding it like this, like.
Oh no, yeah, that's a range thing.
Yeah, but it also has a
it's under
melee.
melee too.
Yeah.
It's under melee.
I'm gonna do a
Yeah. There's two different.
melee.
There's two different categories.
Well,
melee and
there's a range
Finish the all-
and a movement, and a target and an attacker.
Then at the top you see melee and ranged.
Right.
Melee. I hate when people say melee.
melee.
I like those mealy worms.
Mealworms.
What do you say?
Mealy
Melee.
worms.
Melee.
Melee.
Or melee, depending on.
Melee. Okay, that's what I was expecting you to say.
I'm okay if you don't
It
want.
ta- well, you
apply
can
that.
do that if you want, but the idea of that is it takes your attack action, and you don't get to move. So it's strike every other round
Oh,
at
okay.
plus 20.
Okay.
Melee. Interesting.
It is
that.
melee, huh?
Yeah. I knew it was melee.
I didn't.
I thought it was melee. When I
That's
started playing. The
Well,
first time you said melee, I was
that's
like,
a
okay.
cheat.
Melee is a
Okay.
frequent missing thing.
That's an Indian.
Problem
Yeah.
is, I've never heard them call them melee worms.
That's my favorite bike right now, though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm going to do cold
Visual.
shot.
I really like the
for-
Challenger as well, but I don't like the.
Let's go with the
fixed
left leg.
fairings.
Okay.
Cold shot for the
So
left
when
leg.
you're turning,
Okay,
it
so you
just
can take
stays
penalty.
there. It just feels
Yeah,
weird when
okay.
you turn those. I mean, the more
Left
stable at high
leg.
speeds and whatnot.
I need it at plus 20.
Try to sweep its leg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do the crane.
That's right.
Somebody's gonna have my car.
Ooh.
20.
That doubles though.
Critical.
That's a
Oh, wait,
good
that's
one, though.
critical.
That's a good one.
That's a
Well
good
done,
critical.
Well done.
Yay,
It-
finally, I roll good.
It attempts to defense. Rolling by plus 4, you still win with 0 success levels, so you do 7 points. And because it's a critical, Let's see. Ow.
Yes, severs everything.
Left leg.
No, it's just a lump. No legs.
You cut your knife cuts through the back of the leg, causing the wolf to cry out in pain. It falls to the ground, and takes 5 extra wounds.
Well done.
Yay.
Both of you guys are just
There are some other
messing
effects.
this thing up.
If it was not the type of creature it is, you would have caused 2 bleeding, 2 stunned, and amputated its leg.
So,
Oh, you absolutely hammered. Nice.
So,
Yeah.
does it not take the stun?
It does not take the stun. It does not take the bleeding.
Okay.
And
And you
keep
didn't
his
lop a
leg.
leg off.
And you did not. You lop the leg off, but it reforms as far as the shadow.
He got like a 100 on that crit.
That was a pretty good crit. Yes.
So it's prone now?
It's prone for its action, so it's going to have to stand up.
Okay. That doesn't focus.
Oswald.
Attack focus.
So, prone gives me plus 20 as well.
Yep.
And it's flank, man.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Well,
All right.
game
Then
prone.
I will.
So you get plus 60.
Break whatever it is.
I will attempt to wreck it.
I'm still so glad I'm not
Have
there.
the Colts shot it and do me any good.
Short range fight, not
I
really
just
your
don't
forte.
Well, we have yet to cover my issues, so
Well,
But that, I don't have that much defense.
Holy crap!
wow. Well, that's a good roll.
Yep. Oh, with a plus 60.
To the body.
Let's see if it can do
And I didn't
it.
target it again.
You
So.
did
How'd you
not
get
target it again.
104?
Because I have a plus 60 because it's prone.
Yeah,
With
so
flank in it.
it gives you an
And
extra.
large.
It gives you an extra one.
Bravo.
An extra one.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Oh, okay.
So how much does that do?
11 plus your damage.
So that's 10 plus my base, which is 18.
18?
Plus another
Nine.
one.
19
19?
to the body.
19, yep. To the body.
Internally, Sean is just
It healed?
screaming. You mother.
Can you imagine imagine if he had people doing that to any of us, including the dwarf right now?
Yeah.
You'd be getting thrashed.
Oh yeah, this thing was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. With that, it vaporizes, letting out a eerie howl. Everybody, give me a willpower. Who's here?
I fail.
Okay.
I'm just. I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
With stress effect.
Part of life.
Yeah,
I don't want to be a part of
stress
life
has no
I
anymore.
want to go back to
Yeah,
the
got
fucking
the
sewers.
Hey, I got a 44. Still
Yes.
failed.
I got 74. I still failed.
Dad,
A
I'm
willpower-
working on it.
you best fix this.
I don't buff willpower at all.
Oh, willpower's fantastic. It's one
Yeah.
of my highest stats.
Ooh.
I think it's my
Nice.
second highest stat is willpower.
You want
Okay.
the best out of all.
So the creature dissipates it with an unearthly howl. All 4 of you feel a chill in your bones. Add 4 more points of stress.
Even me?
Yes,
Did you
because you
fail?
failed.
How did I fucking fail? I rolled a 22 against.
You rolled a
40.
24 versus a 20
That's not
because you're currently feared.
Oh, that is such crap. Oh. So it
Okay.
wasn't a cool test, though. It was a willpower test.
So we
Correct.
added how many more points of stress?
4 more points of stress. Again, the stress is purely a role-playing mechanic. As far as what level of stress your character has no
Okay.
bearing whatsoever, unless I opt to have you do a panic test, or you choose to do a panic
Oh,
test.
you don't have to worry about that.
Say, somebody close the door and get that dog off of my bed.
It's under your bed.
And
Oh,
Coleman 7% heart attack.
So the smell of sulfur is still lingering in the air, along with some urine. You're not sure who from.
It's
me and the dog.
I apologize, everybody. It states right here you are able to continue to test every round. At the end of every round until your SL equals or surpasses the creature's fear rating.
Okay.
So until you do this, you're subject to fear. So yes, every round you get to make a cool test.
I pick up my crossbow and just look at you.
I'm,
I go
Yeah,
grab
I
my
just-
crossbow
I drag it
also
out
and
from here.
load
you
it.
drag me out too then.
But,
Yep.
but keep in mind, did you have to step up? You moved towards
You
the
had
edge
to
of the
move.
attack.
Yeah.
You would have had to make a cool test just to be able to do
Yeah,
that.
we glossed over some of the fear and cool and everything. So
It was not, in fact, golden.
I didn't necessarily. Oh, I didn't move further away, and I didn't move
No,
close.
You
metagame.
did move closer.
I was always 5
What
foot.
added game?
The
Yeah.
first
He
time.
wasn't metagame.
First time you
Oh,
moved
It was
closer.
the
First
theory
time,
that
yeah.
I were talking about.
So
Spirit.
Okay.
If I were there, I would immediately be like, that damn Shadow Mage.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. too.
Yeah.
We need to kill him, and I really don't trust any mages at this
Did
point.
you not hear
I hate
me
them
when
all.
I said? Did you not hear me when I said?
Second
Did you
guessing
make
my,
this?
There's a difference, though. I would actually do something to him where you won't.
I mean,
Who said
I-
won't?
because
Who
I
said
don't
that
like
won't?
it.
Well, there's normally changes in my characters.
Who said that
so
won't?
those
Nobody says it's a little shadow.
Yeah, you don't have
Here's
any
an-
reason really to not like it. Is my point. You're like, wait a second.
A shadow
So
wolf.
as you guys catch your breath,
He wakes up.
yeah, the dwarf,
oh, what the fuck?
dwarf snorts,
The
sits up,
Yeah.
sits up.
He was
says,
sitting upstairs listening, like, nope, not time yet.
What's
not
going
time.
on?
I smell like
I
brimstone
didn't want
and
to
piss
fight.
in
I
here.
didn't want to fight a demon.
Yeah.
Oh.
You,
That's
you
timing.
wake up to see the four of them standing in a couple of pools of urine.
No, I'm still
bloody.
under the bed. Screw
Yeah.
you. Screw these.
Still
I
screaming.
want out.
Still screaming.
Tolman is still stuck underneath you.
I've got 8
under the
levels of
bed.
stress.
Yeah, no.
I am not coming out from under this
Hey,
fucking
I am
bed.
not. Thank you very much.
A little
you
bit
for-
too much to drink.
You fortunately managed to sleep through it all.
Have
Um,
too much to drink.
No.
Okay, I guess I am very skittish right now because I have 9
Okay.
stress.
Yeah,
You can
you're,
do that
you're
dwarf
fairly
fighter.
stressed out. Like I said, it's
because
purely a
This
matter
dude.
of role playing and so forth. Yes, you need to. You presumably should calm down, etc.
every hit.
With a good
18
night's
points of
sleep
damage
or
you
some
got.
partying or whatever,
And
you
got
recover
one crit
stress.
lopping off his leg.
When it dissipates, does the smoke go just up or just nowhere, or does it go back out towards the
It
door?
falls to the ground and spreads,
Nah.
and then fades away.
Gotcha. Not in a direction.
Correct.
I'm gonna get my armor on, just my armor.
Taking your skivvies off, just putting your armor on, or
He likes the chafe.
you get dressed with your armor.
Armor.
Got it.
Armor. I'm not like
Just putting my armor on, being specific. Just the chainmail.
Okay, so can I go ahead and mark that as worn again? Oh no.
Keep
No.
scratching on the hair.
Oh, please.
That would be horrific.
Okay, so can I go ahead and mark
Worse
that
if you're a
as
dwarf.
I sit down on the edge of my bed. That's it. I just sit down on the bed.
That's why elves are so bald.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm going to, after I get all that on, can I go ahead and mark it as worn?
Mark it as one what?
Worn.
Oh yeah, you get your armor on.
I just sit down, put my hands over my face,
Okay.
and then kind of slightly catatonic type.
I grab my crossbow loaded and step out into the hallway to see if there's anything out there.
Steve's
Go
got
for it.
numbers listed. Laced your drinks.
The rest of the hallway is dark. The tavern is dark. There's some lanterns just from the tavern itself.
There's no body.
No sign of
Yeah,
anything
mine.
else out here.
Okay, I'm going to move
Tavern appears to be still asleep.
move quietly down the hallway.
Okay.
Is there any residue on my blade? That blood
No.
and anything?
No, nothing.
Are the blue flames still dancing?
Can I look for those shadow paw
Yeah, just
prints
burn.
that the wolf
No,
was
they were
making?
temporary effects
Temporary.
wherever it was moving.
I'm gonna.
I mean, you can look for them, but they're not there.
Okay, I know what I'm. Give me an idea. I have an idea.
Trained in fighting shadow prints.
You give me that look. I'm gonna try to gather myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to follow the scent of the sulfur.
Okay, that's valid. You follow it without much
with dagger in
difficulty.
hand and pushing the dwarf in front of me.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You wake up, ask what's going on. Halfling drops to his hands and legs and starts sniffing the ground.
The dog's behind him like, what the hell's he doing?
He's doing my job.
This is how you do it.
Dog follows along with you, sniffing too.
You really
What are
trained
we
your
looking
dog
for? What
so
are we looking
well that
for?
you became the dog.
This game's fun.
That is so accurate.
No. It's a
Chihuahua.
Eddie
Chihuahua.
Oh god, yeah. He's not fixed, so every time he's looking at me like,
Just the right set.
get off!
Anyways, you follow the scent out to the balcony, right about here.
Oh, that's a
Outside the room.
balcony?
Yes, that's a balcony that overlooks the main area.
I'm going to step over there.
Yeah, it's fine. You're free to move, however.
Okay.
I'll make sure nothing's been pickpocketed.
That's right. I can't see.
You check through everybody's stuff.
My stuff.
Your stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's all still there, very orderly, very organized,
Like, this was shadowed out.
very
Could
rigid.
have all been a ruse. You guys
Like,
like.
it actually shows
This
what's
stuff
inside.
from you.
That's cool.
You're my meat shield.
Who knows? You guys claiming. that
All right,
was-
so I'm gonna
Anyway.
try to follow the scent and look for.
Yeah, the scent leads to here at the edge of the railing,
Okay. Oh, so it came in from down below.
and then disappears from there.
Hey, Tolman, I need some.
All right. I'm gonna run downstairs real quick,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to see if it jumped from the ground floor up to the balcony.
You should, assuming the map works, be able to move right here, and it'll transfer you to the lower level.
Can I look for any scratch marks or like
They're on-
anything that
Yes.
would have like
Oh, okay.
It
been
worked.
left from the wolf?
Success.
If nobody follows me down the stairs,
Mhm.
I start going into stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you go into stealth because nobody's following you.
What
Okay.
time is it?
Sometime in the middle of the night.
Okay.
You're not really sure. You don't have any sense that. I mean, the inn and tavern, the place seems like it's still asleep, other than you guys.
So yeah, I'm going to take a
I'll
look
get my
for
armor on.
scratch marks,
I'll start the process.
claw marks, that sort of
Give me a
stuff.
blind perception roll.
Like to see where if the wolf did
Start the
like
process from
jump
there.
up.
There's
Okay.
some in your chest.
Start bolting it
Yeah.
on.
I have scars
We're up now. Might as well stay up.
Yep.
I'm gonna start looking down here for the smell.
Okay.
I'm guessing we start.
Yeah, you check out down there. The smell is very notable, right about where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to lead to the fireplace itself.
Is there any? Okay. In the picture, it looks like an animal's in there roasting.
No, yeah, it's just a cooking fire. There's nothing currently roasting on it,
Hey.
other than the spit and everything from last night, whatever they would have cooked. The embers are burnt down. It's maintaining the heat in the fire, but it's not actively being fed or anything like
All right, I'm gonna go look in the fire
that. Okay.
and see if there's any like. Man, this is almost meta knowledge, so I'm trying to figure out a way to. My halfling just wouldn't know that kind of shit.
I wouldn't think of it. I mean, if you're thinking magical abilities or religious things, you don't have any background on it.
No, I'm thinking like maybe they had a pouch or something with ingredients and they threw it in the fire to start the spell, that type of thing.
Yeah, you don't see anything unusual in the fireplace.
Yeah, but I mean, would my character even know to look for that? And I'm just thinking, no, they wouldn't.
I mean, just checking through the fire. I mean, the smell of sulfur is strong from the fire,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, there's nothing that stands out to you.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak over.
Andy, you just helping the dwarf put his armor on?
Oh, I'm
known
just sitting
to
on the
me
bed
up
with my
on the
face in my
balcony.
hands. I'm not
Okay.
doing anything.
You can
So,
Okay. You can hear the clanking of the metal. It'll be a couple
I don't
minutes.
know.
for
I
you.
have. I don't have that at
I
that.
hammer back in the
Neither
nails.
do I.
I have a 38.
So yeah, you check around the floor, Ben.
Yeah.
No sign of any claws or anything like that.
Okay.
Any marks? I mean, other than boot scuffs and so forth from normal traffic in the tavern.
I'm gonna go to the front door.
Okay.
Are either one of them open?
No.
Is that a window to the north?
Yes.
I'm gonna look out the window, or like without opening the window. I'm gonna kind of look around and see if there's any shady figures outside.
No, just the road or the street outside. No, nothing of note out there.
Was this
Dark.
door
It
meant
might
to
be a
open?
tree. Those are pretty shady.
Was this door meant to be open?
Slap them.
Which door?
The one right below the one I exited.
Helps like those types of jokes. They kind of like all about the trees.
No, somebody else opened it. The one
Like
for
the
your room
wood.
is.
Okay. I'm going to move quietly down this hallway to the north.
Take a healing dart out of my bag, the one I've got.
Okay.
Because,
Oh, who are you guys?
well, you're not here. And
So you guys are obviously familiar with the tavern. You've been here for a bit. You know the main area where you're at, Thad? That's the dining hall. There's another section up in the northern section where the entertainment is, the bar and so forth. And then where you were heading down the hallway leads to the back door. The restrooms are down here. Everything else is considered off limits on the lower floor, and on the upper floor, there's some more dining areas. Otherwise, everything's private rooms.
I'm gonna check the door,
Places.
the back door.
It looks to be locked up and closed as well.
Always is.
I'm going downstairs, by the way.
Okay.
After checking downstairs. We can play us.
Because I'm sitting there trying to recenter myself,
I know what you're talking
put
about.
myself back in not a feared state.
Mhm.
Because I don't like feeling scared. Doesn't usually happen. Is that something I can cool test for now?
Yeah. I'm fine at this point. After 5-10 minutes, or whatever, the fear subsides.
Okay.
Other than whatever stress you guys end up having, especially seeing the dwarf finally get all his armor on.
Right.
It's enough to
Finally.
really bolster everybody's confidence.
Just side effect.
I will. I'll pick up my single bolt and the crossbow as well.
Did
Okay.
I grab my
I was
bolt?
screaming underneath you, hitting you the whole time. Trying to
Wait,
wake you up.
that's a good point.
It
How is
breathes
nobody
fire
else
over you.
awake?
But he invested in willpower, so he was solidly asleep.
That's a good point. Why is
Willpower
nobody else
and
awake?
endurance. I could just like ignore you.
It's a city. Everybody just screams.
You thought the wizard was hard to wake up.
I hate those guys in base training for Firewatch when you try to wake them up. Like, you wake
So,
up.
you find anything down here, Tolman?
Wake up. No, what?
You find anything down here?
No.
I'd like to say, if
The fire, I think it came out
I
of the
did
fire.
say my dad could play the character, and I would do the traditional dwarf thing of charge the enemy.
Yeah.
He didn't want me to do that.
That's all right. That's all right.
He did the traditional dwarven thing of ignore all the threats until it absolutely was necessary.
You're not hurting me anyway. Like, it's not even real. It's
Oh wait,
just-
work's going back up. Fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back upstairs.
It's like the map is sort of automated.
All right, guys.
I need healing.
Oh shit! What? Why? Why?
Get off
I'm
of me,
gonna-
halfling.
I'm gonna go back in the room and
That's not your room.
Hey there, Coleman.
Leapfrogging onto the end.
How's it going there, buddy? Why don't you load that
can't-
crossbow?
it came out. Bolts. It needs bolts.
There was one
Where?
on the floor,
How far away?
like your height.
Too far.
Long ways away.
Yeah.
So you said it came out of where? What?
I think it came out of the fire downstairs.
When there's a man-eating wolf around you, it's 5 feet's a long way.
Well, there's a fireplace right behind you. Is it in there too?
Is there a fireplace in there?
Yeah, there's. Give me.
I'll go sniff. I'll sniff the fireplace. Did it?
It's dead at this
No.
point.
They destroyed the door.
Is there a secret passage in the? If it came out of the fireplace, is there a secret passage in the fireplace?
That thing obviously was magical. Come on, man. It was a demon from hell.
That would seem pretty easy to chop up some in.
Yeah.
Seemed quiet.
That's false. False.
Mhm.
Bravery, by the way. You see a slight tremor in my right hand.
That was
It's
easy.
not quite going away. What could create something like that then?
Heard him. I'm not there.
Oh, that. Okay.
Can you see its paws?
Shadow mage. Shadow.
I mean, he's not the only shadow mage, right? Isn't there more than one? Or is he
He's the only one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Good point.
Because of hiding shadows.
And who else knows where we are?
Everybody
we're
is a good amount.
pretty-
Yeah.
Everybody in the damn
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a good stuff.
A lot of people.
I mean, we brought a random drunk rat catcher back here.
Slightly
Everyone
less
probably knows.
than when Carlton was announcing your every action.
Yeah.
I thought the Templar's
I don't
arms
care.
became so popular.
I'm telling you, it came out of the fire. It's obviously a fucking witch or something summoned that thing.
Well, if it isn't him, then maybe he can tell us how, or what it would take to create it, and who else he might know that would. He can tell us the truth.
Are you hurt?
Yes.
How? Do you
not see my health bar?
You fall?
Dude, I have
Yeah.
big scratches
Yeah,
on my chest.
he's
I'm
covered. He's covered in
not-
blood.
I have
But he didn't
Wolf-
get breathed fire on.
That almost got me, man.
Well,
it didn't.
it's been great. He's trying to bandage my feet, and he realizes there's nothing from the ankles up.
I leave the feet where I found them.
Can you fix that?
Ooh, looks like a mummy.
Oh my god, that's fucking great. Okay,
But when
All right.
happens, kinda.
come over to the bed. I'll heal you.
Please.
I stand up on top of the bed.
Actually, how many hit points?
Okay.
are you
Start
down?
bandaging him.
How many hit points are you down?
5.
Oh, has
Oh,
any of
I'm
my
down a lot more
exhausted
than that.
fear
After
shit
after
gone away?
fear
I'm
gone.
down.
I was,
okay.
You remove
I was
that.
down 10.
Okay,
but
I can remove it?
usually
Yeah.
do
Oh,
any
okay.
drops. Just in
You're
case.
using your resources.
I use every bit of resources.
You get any excuse to drink.
I gave my money away. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
So make sure you put your armor on if you got dressed.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Did you put your encumbrance?
Unless you
in the armor
only
back
put
to
your
it?
armor on specifically.
It did make me encumbered.
It was funny when I
I know,
took
but
my armor off.
you
It made me
make sure the
encumbered.
encumbrance-
'cause
Yes,
it made it
because
look
it
like I
adds
was
weight to it.
It was saying I was carrying it. Like, okay, I got you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I succeeded.
You did.
What's your intelligence bonus?
My intelligence bonus is 5.
There you go. Deal
5.4.
So 5 hit points.
5 hit points.
Feel free to swing over this way.
Okay. I'll spend a few minutes working on you, lecturing you about. Well, no, thanking you for putting yourself between me and the monster.
You're welcome.
Nothing for me?
I just healed you for 5 points.
Yes, but no thanks.
Nope.
I didn't see you. All I saw was his ankles, and then the thing died. So I'm assuming he killed it.
Yeah, because it was on top of me.
That's paranoia.
That's kinky.
Surely I would have woken up.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna re-roll that.
No, you heal 3 of them.
You heal 3 points.
Yeah.
It's your SL plus your intelligence modifier.
Ah, okay.
So it's
Okay.
negative 2 plus the
I'll take
minus.
the 3, That's good. That's
You know,
good.
just stab him.
Burns aren't as easy to heal. Super fast.
Cool beans. Awesome. So,
Okay, there.
like,
Back.
do we try to
I
finish
gave
out the
him
night
one.
sleeping, or
Because all of my stuff
does this
is
thing
leather.
come back?
We're up now.
What do we do?
It's
Might as well
really
start the day.
better than meal.
All right. Have we heard
Especially with the amount of weapons
a
I
chime
carry.
of the bells or anything? Say what time it is?
No.
Any time lately? No.
Oh, wait, you killed 5 points.
Just imagine it like the cave, okay? It's dark regardless what time of day. So it doesn't matter what time you get up.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay, so, the door is broken, correct?
Yes.
Breaking the doors.
Do you want a public or private?
Private.
Just wanted to clarify that.
so
This is where he pulls out his like 70 carpentry skill.
Oh no.
My soldier did.
it's
This
Good
character is
lumberjack.
so much fun to play.
So you did stab him.
well, let's go down and let's
We
do
could
some
get-
recon on the
What makes the
hauling
grass
shipping
grow?
yard then down Windhall. We'll see if we can catch the
Depends on which group I was
the
with.
2 guys on their way out the door
That
one of them.
instead of while they're in there.
We found an infinite
Okay.
healing glitch.
I mean,
Just
we're gonna be up anyway.
Stab somebody and get next to them.
Oh.
Stab.
Okay.
And you want to leave a message with the I don't know.
If
Can you
I
write?
can't. No.
You can't.
No, I'm a road warden that cannot read and
Okay.
write.
I mean, we'll
Someone
just go over there.
Well, I know, but if say the elf or the shadow dude shows up, they need to know where we're headed.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go over there.
Over where?
Should we
The
tell
elf.
the barkeeper that we
I don't know where the
know
elf's at.
The tavern. The
Oh,
we don't know
cross.
if it's after midnight.
Why are we going to that tavern?
No, we have no idea what time it is.
That's a long way.
Digital
tell
watches haven't been
Did we
invented
tell the
yet.
barkeep that we rode in one of his rooms?
No,
I don't think any of you
Yes.
can afford winding watches.
What?
They were
There's a crier that wanders town daily.
every 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm going.
115. Shut up.
quarter
I'm-
past what?
I'm going to head out to the stables to make sure my horse is still there.
Horse is
Okay.
still there.
Should we report to Tolman before we?
I'm going to.
Well,
Tolman?
it's midnight.
To Tolman?
No.
Schitzman?
Sir, I just want to tell you there was a giant wolf that breathed fire. In case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right
In case
in front
you're
of me.
aware. So what do you guys want to do?
I'll take a plus 2.
I mean-
Yeah, because we know the elf is at the.
Yeah, we know he's
Okay,
up there.
so let's go there and
I
see
mean,
if he's
we can't do anything with the campus per se, but
Well, we should definitely check on him anyway, because if we got attacked as a group, let's just say he isn't already chopped to bits too.
I meant.
he doesn't want.
Do you
to
guys
fight
really want to go
anyone.
wandering around in the middle of the night?
Yes.
Yes.
That is so stupid. Obviously, something is trying to kill us.
I do it all the
With
time in the
demons.
I don't think it was
I
a
didn't
demon.
do
I
it.
stabbed through it.
Okay. Something is trying
I
to kill
sliced
us
off its leg.
with demons.
You died.
Not easily. You two almost died.
I didn't. I'm fine. Look at me.
I just had to heal both of you.
What,
Look at the
you
burns.
You didn't have to heal me. Character.
I got scars.
This is a terrible idea.
That's all I have.
Wait, do I get intimidation bonuses if my chest is
You're
out?
with the wrong people. You realize that, right?
I'm aware.
Why are we doing this? The 3 melee combatants are like, what do you mean? Let's do it.
That's the best time I've had all week.
I'm like, Damon, I missed it. Darn it.
My
One
cla-
guy who would be like, yeah,
area
let's get
is
the fuck out of
We
here.
really do need to hang out with the other side of the group.
Max, my career type is actually range, not warrior.
Yeah, I know.
Next time I get some
You're
money,
still
I'll buy
awake.
a baby Bjorn.
Yeah, I'm decent.
So that way we can just
That's fine, man. I'll do the Master Blaster thing. I don't care.
put you in a backpack.
No. No.
Put you in the back bin. No.
No, let's put him in a
You gonna-
sack.
You ain't gonna stop me. Anyway, yeah. So let's go. Yeah, if I say
You
you're going,
almost killed him.
say you're going in the bag. You're going in the bag.
Wait, I might have a sack.
So yeah, let's go find the
Well,
elf.
if you don't know yet, they'll drop eventually.
Go find the elf.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yep, we'll go with that. And we're going warp speed.
Yep.
Okay.
No, this is a terrible
I mean,
idea.
you can stay here if you want.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
You give me a room with a door, and I'll stay here.
There is a door.
No, there's not.
It's been
blew the
destroyed.
door off.
It's in pieces, but there's a door there.
All right, Jesus, put it back together.
There you go.
He piles up the
Yep.
splinters.
Splinters are just
in the
And
door
then-
frame.
And then I step over that pile.
Yeah,
and so walk out the
arguably,
door.
it might, with all the wreckage, it might count as difficult terrain.
For
not
not any aberration.
Not to a smoke demon, but you'll be fine.
Look, we should not be wandering around at night. Not after somebody just actively tried to kill us. This is a terrible idea.
I will say.
Somebody didn't, something did, and we took care of it.
We took care of it, and wouldn't it be more dangerous to stay in the
I will
location they tried to
say,
kill us at?
if we are going to go to the wood chipping place,
Okay, that's a
I
fair
might be able to
argument.
get some assistance from Coachman in the morning because I doubt he's going to
Fine.
be willing to give us assistance.
And I literally
I don't,
grab onto
well,
the
we don't
back
want
of
to
the
do that.
door.
We don't want to take guards down there and try
Okay.
to do it, because that'll piss Gouda
Get your
off.
stuff.
Try
Everybody
not-
gathers their
try
stuff
not
and
to piss
leaves.
off Gouda.
Have we even paid him yet to
Gonna get
leave
you a
that
backpack.
place?
No, we haven't paid him. No,
No, we're not paying it.
We're not breaking into it either. We're gonna grab those dudes on their way out. Yeah,
In theory.
or
Okay.
we'll break it.
They came from a flesh pit.
So you guys gather all your stuff and you guys are heading out somewhere.
Yep, Templar Arms. Go see if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't get into the college. They won't let me. I already know this.
You could try it.
You got to be able to read.
And right.
I think there's a
That's
little
the
more
tough part.
incorporated than just
Is
that.
there? I just. They always tell me I can't go because I can't read.
I can see again.
I think it's the pull and push door that I can't understand because
School for the gifted.
I'm just like this. So many barriers.
What's the name of the bar you were at?
Old Alien. It's not a bar.
Yeah.
Stands.
Right, elf.
It's not just a wood; it's a smoky wood.
And you're staying there?
Okay, so you guys are heading over to the
Templar's
Templar's
Arms.
Arms? Okay. So it is about
If I didn't say that, I would have died.
1 a.m. or so
Oh, okay.
by the time you guys get to the Templar's Arms.
1 a.m. Oh, they better not knock on my door.
Oh, we're knocking on your door.
You guys get there. The Templar's Arms is still open. They still have some people in the tavern, albeit not very many. So you guys get in without much difficulty. Bartender looks surprised. Says, "We're closing up, guys."
We just came to retrieve our elf. You haven't had any danger tonight, have you?
Technically, if the bartender hasn't gone to sleep yet, I'm not. I'm trying to protect him. That's my whole reason for staying here.
Okay.
It was to protect the bard, so I would
So
not.
you're
be
in the
bed.
tavern.
I'd be
Okay.
in the tavern.
Okay. He points over to the corner.
Elf.
That elf.
Yep.
Yeah. He has
Walk over.
a couple of the locals talking to him that he's just been regaling with stories.
I walk over and
Thanks
say,
for it.
"Shoo,
Hey.
shoo, we got business."
As
These
soon as
are the
I see him, I just sprint up to him as fast as I can. Giant demon dog.
Console your child.
What's going on? Okay.
The locals gather their drinks
Breathing
and move over to
fire.
another table.
As he's doing that, I apologize. I look at them and say, "These are the fools I was telling you about that I'm burdened with now instead of the other group."
I pull a chair up,
Yep, that's us.
stand on the chair so I can get closer to his height. Demon dog.
You're touching me? Stop.
All right. Demon dog.
Okay, shh.
The dwarf enters.
Finally here.
What I miss?
We were attacked by a smoky wolf. It was like weird, like you stabbed it and it
Now they
got
finally
better
fill you in
and
as to
stuff.
what happened.
It's a
Right,
joke
I
dog.
stabbed it to death, but they said it came from the fireplace, so
It was a joke
I immediately look over at the fireplace.
right. So we thought we'd come and check on you.
There's no smoky
not
wolf.
that you're not
Smokey
capable,
the bear.
but-
Nope.
So it's there.
So we're all gonna stay here to make sure the innkeeper or the owner stays in good health.
No, the day started. Getting on with their job.
Yeah, head down to the wind, man. We're gonna go.
You guys go right
We've
ahead.
gotten paid by
No,
now. I should've
No,
been.
I agree with you. We should not be out at night. It's dangerous at night.
It's morning.
It's one.
It's
I haven't
morning.
even been to bed
It's
yet.
after midnight.
No.
It's just about to start.
I do look
Take
at
a
the
drink, hair
bartender.
the dog. Moving on.
That's a good idea. I walk over to the bar,
Mhm.
grab a drink, a big drink
Okay.
of strong drink,
I would have also
a
told
large
the
big
bartender
drink of
why.
strong.
Water.
Okay. He serves you a drink.
No,
I'll-
no. I pound it down as quick as I can. Give
Okay.
me another.
Okay.
I also would have told the bartender why I'm there, so when he does go to bed, I want him to be telling me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm securing his room from the outside.
Okay.
What about inside?
He should have luck to get in that way.
The bed is enemy.
Some fool put my name on keeping the guy alive and freaking left. I want to know who did it.
I don't make any promises. I'm done talking to his
I don't
daughter.
remember such things. I'm sorry. I don't.
I don't remember. Matt doesn't remember who did it. I know it happened.
I don't even know that was going on.
It was you. Yeah.
I wouldn't have promised him that he was going to stay alive. Or that I would not have promised
He
him
said,
protection.
can you promise me?
I never once said promise.
And you said, yeah, I promise nothing will happen to you.
But that was different.
It was worded carefully.
Very carefully.
That was a lie.
Okay. So having filled in the elf,
I love that color.
shortly after
That's
one,
what
the
they
last
call
of the patrons leave the tavern and everything, and the owner looks like he's ready to go to bed, despite the dwarf's claim that the day's just starting.
Go sing him a
So
lullaby.
he locks up the place and tell your friends don't make a big mess.
All right. Is it okay if they have drink?
Is there a fireplace in here going?
I slide a hand.
I go put it out.
How you gonna do that?
There's got to be a bucket of water or something nearby.
Is there a damper that can be closed
Yeah.
or something? That, how they shut the airflow out from the bottom to be.
You can kill it eventually, but you can't just put it out instantly.
Oh,
Right,
no,
okay,
well,
kill
of
it.
course not. It's not a fucking video game. But,
Right.
I mean, I
Click
could
the
go
button
get
it goes out, but
buckets of water or something and start pouring water on it and putting it out.
Apparently, they're worried that there's a spellcaster at work here that's hunting people. I don't know.
well,
Can they put the fire out?
I guess you can go get mighty cold in here. It is winter.
Oh wait, yeah, we're in a snowy area. That's always snowy.
I mean, it's like January in Middenheim. There's a reason everybody has fires going.
You
Leave it
smell
on. We know when they're here.
Yeah, that's true.
And do you smell sulfur right now?
I didn't smell sulfur before.
You
Before it
did?
came
I
out of the
did.
damn
But
fireplace.
you didn't
I
know it
did.
came out of the fireplace. You had to
I
go
did.
to it.
No, it died in front
Good
of
night,
us.
sir.
Okay. He heads upstairs to his room.
Okay.
I just give him like the big bug eyes, like.
I follow him.
Okay,
I want to know which room this is specifically, because I'm not sure I even knew that.
that's fine.
Make sure it locks. When he gets inside, Alright. I'm
I
dead
say, I'm gonna
serious.
pull up a chair and just sit and wait
Okay, you're just gonna stay here in the tavern.
until morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
You fucking prick.
It's okay, the dwarf would be up there in like 15 minutes. We just come down and make sure he's awake.
Yeah, the elf and the bar and the owner
He wakes-
disappear upstairs, and 15 minutes later, neither have returned.
Wakes
Oh.
up to the dwarf's arm just reaching around him like, oh.
No, he wakes up out in the street. How'd I get here?
Damn it!
He got roofied by the dwarf.
Again!
Because the dwarf's so sneaky.
We'll go and hang out in the lobby area.
Okay. So you guys are planning to just keep guard here in the common room?
If possible, like.
I knew they'd see it.
No, I'm not gonna take a nap because then people are gonna come in and pickpocket me.
I'm going to bed.
I mean, personally, the day's just started. I'm thinking we just go ahead and just start the operation.
Again, I have issues seeing in the dark. I don't.
Well, so does the rest of the humans.
I didn't get to eat carrots as a child, so
It's too poor for carrots.
that's right. Well, too
Gonna
far
fix
north.
that with my next career. Give me a week.
Yeah, that's right. I sit in the dark for 3 months and don't move.
Eating nothing but carrots.
That's right.
Something I can see in the dark.
And I've got ears. It's weird.
I'm going to go get my blanket from my backpack and attempt to get some sleep, so I'm not fatigued. in
Okay,
the morning.
so that's what I'm trying to figure out, so we can move forward towards day. Are you planning to go about the town?
Nope, I'll protect the people.
You're going to protect the people. The elf has disappeared into his room. You're not sure where he is. You're going to get a blanket and try to find a comfortable place to get some sleep.
Protecting people.
You're going to protect. You're going to stay on watch.
Yep.
Pullman.
Do we have any way to reach the shadow guy?
No.
No, we don't.
Like,
Not
Did
within a week.
Did they let
no.
me put the fire out? Or did they
You can
stop?
close the fluid. I mean, you can put the fire out. Like I said, it'll die over the next 30 minutes or so.
Leave it
So
on,
you-
please.
But like I said, it'll get pretty cold.
Why?
There'll be hot coals
It's
for a little while.
cold.
Yeah, for a little bit, but
Keep-
it's not going to keep the
Right.
keep the room warm.
Blankets are a lot less offensive than giant demon dogs.
Sounds
Just put a
fun.
blanket on. It's fine.
You got a blanket on
Still
already.
cold.
why don't you go up and cuddle up with the elf?
Dude, fine. I go upstairs looking for the elf.
We killed one, we
Okay.
killed two. Maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm.
So I technically know what room I'm
Yeah,
in.
yeah. So you go and knock on the elf's door.
If I can ignore it, I do. If I can't, then I go answer it.
You can ignore it as much as you want.
Bad
It probably pissed me off pretty quick, so I go,
What? Give me dog!
I look down and shit, I've been found out. Pull him into the room, shut the door. 5 minutes, I'm trying to sleep. Go back to my bed and sleep.
Who can sleep after that?
I didn't see it.
It's not here. I'm the only one taking this seriously.
How are you leaving me?
I'm
not-
seriously
I'm
sad
not
I missed it.
Right. But you're rested for the second round.
You're gonna have to watch the video.
Okay,
I
so
go sit in the corner
okay,
of the elf's room
right.
with my here's the door, here's the wall, here's
Throw
the
another log in my fireplace.
What's that?
I throw another log in my fireplace. It's chilly.
Sure, it is pretty cold.
I'm sorry.
The halfway at PTSD of fireplace.
We're waking everybody up at 5. Right? They're all
Yeah,
going, okay.
yeah.
Everybody-
I was just trying to make you understand that I'm sure I have some means to keep the room warm while I sleep.
It's all skin and bones. Weak sons.
Okay, me and the dog crawl under his bed
Okay,
and we go to sleep
sure,
as best I can.
sure. Okay, so those of you that are trying to get some sleep at least, you managed to get a little bit of sleep. in the morning, what would you guys like to do? I think I heard something about you guys wake them up at 5.
Yep.
Okay. So
All right,
5 a.m. There's a knocking on each of your doors or on your door. You're woken up early, sort of like basic again.
I don't know.
Memories.
I don't know if you're moving separate from us again, or if you're coming with us as the group. But we are headed out
You got about an hour
Where you guys
before
going?
sunrise.
down to the hauling company.
Yeah, downstairs it is frigid. I mean, you can see your breath on the air. There's little bits of frost on the mugs and
Catch you safe.
so forth.
We're walking.
My blanket gives me resistance to cold checks.
I'm fine.
And
I'm not
plus
wor-
20.
It's
So,
not like
It's a
deadly
blanket.
cold
Of
yet.
course it
but-
does.
We're gonna go take out the people that stole the rat bodies, and we're gonna take them out in the morning when they're presumably go get like groceries or something like
But
that.
we don't kill them. We're gonna capture them.
Well, yeah,
At least one of them.
Probably.
We only need one.
we got a medic.
We only
Okay.
need
Let's
Let's
one.
go with that. Let's go with it.
Probably.
Is my stress and fortune
Well, you
back to
serve
normal?
breakfast yet?
No.
I know, but I kind of.
You haven't had a good night's relaxing rest.
Have some of your water. I'll give you a bottle.
Alright, headed down to.
You know their
no.
plans in the morning?
It's up
Probably,
to
yes. You have had a restful
No,
night,
he's
getting it
so
for
all
free.
stress and fortune for you is
So I'm
back.
like,
I'm going to try to meet up with the group.
I'm not charging you
Okay.
for it. It's expensive.
I'm flexible on that at least. So yeah, shortly before sunrise, the wizard shows up at the door trying to find you guys.
Sweet. So
I'll be
It's a
leaving
free
my
sample, bud.
I'm
so
gonna,
am I taking swigs off a bottle, or do you have individual?
I have what he
Okay,
qualified
leaving it back
as
at the
doses.
college?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't
He's
know if
alone?
It's like,
okay.
it's
And
one
he looks
dose of
almost
the-
normal.
Right, but
So I
is
assume
that
I
my-
assume
eyes
it's a
aren't
bottle.
black?
His
I'm
eyes are
taking
still
the swig
black,
off and handing it
but he
back.
doesn't have his dark
No,
clothes.
I assume it's
Oh.
individual.
He's wearing plain clothes now.
You see me pocket it.
That's really weird. Does your cloak turn into a wolf?
I look at you.
What?
Okay, cool. Pass the test.
Turn it.
So here's what happened last night.
Demon Wolf.
What?
Demon wolf.
How?
Yeah. Bark, roo.
I'm not gonna handle it, though. I'm gonna kill it.
Oh my god.
What? The alcohol?
So,
Well, I mean, he's on elf,
with
so
your little
I heard
shadowy,
poisonous to all
sneaky, magic-y
Hmm.
self,
Yes.
do you know
non-elves. Plus, it tastes
how
horrible.
someone would conjure up a smoky, sneaky,
Demon
giant
wolf.
demon wolf?
No.
Like big enough to knock a door down.
Oh, he absolutely
And it
did. Look at
breathes blue fire.
Yeah, obviously.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, the
All
next
the
time
rest of
you're
us want to stab him.
next time you're with your buddies,
Shadow magic isn't that kind of.
no.
No.
What kind of magic does that? Do you know?
I mean, you make a ghost apparatus.
Maybe the
yourself.
bright colors.
Yeah.
Is fire?
Fire, but it was blue fire.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Color matters.
Trying to blame the
Intuition
fire
check.
mages.
Is he lying?
Yeah, he's trying to blame the fire mages. He's trying to blame
Give me a
Erdem.
blind
Deflect.
jam roll.
Deflect.
He's trying to blame Erdem,
I would.
which is very easy to blame.
I would too. I'd blame Merlin every time.
Yeah, he's still got.
I believe him. I'm not.
Man,
There's
he's
no-
here spiritually.
He seems slightly evasive, but otherwise seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah, he's a fucking mage. They're always evasive.
Why?
Well, because
You
this
said
will
demon.
yeah, we got attacked by this breathing fire and made the smoke. I mean that.
Then why are
He came
you
out of the
questioning?
fireplace.
Why
Because
are
you're,
you questioning the colleges about a demon?
you're a demon lover.
Smoke.
Because you know magic. This thing did magic.
What?
It's a wolf that breathes fire. That's as magic as it gets, man.
Yeah.
That's
That
why I was just
doesn't
asking if
mean
you knew anything about it.
That doesn't mean it did magic. Okay.
It disappeared after we. Well,
Yeah.
They killed it.
You guys were able to kill it?
Yeah.
Well, I made it
Otherwise, it
disappear.
won't be here.
I hit it enough times so it said.
It was very stealthy.
Is there any evidence as to this creature?
Yeah, I can help tomorrow
As
night.
it is.
My shirt smells like sulfur still.
Sulfur?
That's all the
He's
evidence.
got claw marks in
Yeah.
his shirt.
Sulfur,
No, that's me.
And
No.
red blood.
but it's mine. Not.
Not blood of the creature.
Yeah, it didn't.
No.
No, and it
Didn't
like
bleed.
it regenerated. Like it came back. Like he chopped its leg off, and it goes.
And you
it dissipated into smoke. I figured that must be how it dies.
Watch it respawn in an hour of us leaving.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. If you figure that out with your book reading,
The innkeeper wanders down and starts fixing food and everything.
Yes,
Get
we
the
waited.
place-
We waited long enough.
Get the place going. He goes over immediately, starts the fire up.
I help him at
Okay.
this point.
So a demon dog with blue fire.
I'm
that
sorry,
smells
sir,
like
but-
sulfur.
that can
Came out of the
regenerate limbs
Okay.
of smoke.
Well,
Yeah,
We
that's
need the
not
fire.
something the
It's
magic-
cold.
College of Magic does.
I'm aware. I'm
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Fire
Yes.
starts 2 more wolves.
Okay.
If that
Right,
happened,
nothing
I would be like, I quit.
Understand anything out of my
You can
scope
never have fire
is
again.
gotta be.
Yeah.
I know.
That's all. Okay. All right.
I understand it's still
But it-
frustrating.
What
No,
is
no.
your actual intelligence stat?
It was pretty good. It is only a
You shaded
32.
a bit.
It's a 22 now because I went down 10.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So it wasn't terrible,
Yeah.
but
So my tank.
Now you're at the.
my corruption, I
Yeah.
believe, it
His
made
brain
me,
got melted.
He's
I can't
jealous.
remember what, no, that was the fellowship that I lost 10 to.
Jesus
He
Christ,
got-
you have two?
Yeah.
There
He
Yeah.
has memory blocks.
He's as crazy as I am, everybody. Come on now. Oh, wait, no, I think I have three.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
The sad thing is he got it. He got both of them in the same seed.
Yeah, green fire, dude. Boom, boom. Okay.
Wait, clean fire.
Yeah, in the like the.
The guy that could blast the
dungeon?
crap out of me.
Didn't touch me.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I thought we did.
I killed somebody with a sling rock. And
That
that's
was
like
me.
the
That was
only thing-
me. That was me.
Yeah, he was burning to death. So you can't-
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Are
right.
we
Yeah.
good to move now? Do we eat? Did everybody get what they wanted? Can we go? Let's go catch these guys.
I'm
As long as I've
hungry.
eaten and had something to drink.
Wait, maybe my witch.
Eat your salad.
Maybe my witch did it.
What are you talking about? I eat meat.
Sure, it's in like veggie sausage.
I go, that's not how you eat, and I take a sausage off
Yeah.
the plate.
The bartender comes over, grabs the plate back, says, "It's not even cooked yet."
Yeah.
Thought sausage was already cooked when they packed it into the skins, you know?
That's how you get worms.
I got worms.
So elves eat meat. You raw meat.
The worm.
He puts the cat gut back on the stove.
Cat hive.
Anyways, what would you guys like to do? It's early in the morning, sun's
Whole
just now
Sean
coming
dipped
up.
his key right into my vampirism or whatever the hell you guys think I am. It's not cooked yet. Oh,
Oops. What's all that?
the whole group is looking at me like, what?
So is there?
As you pause for a moment and then keep chewing.
Yeah,
Is there a way for us to get them out of the hauling company, or are we just gonna sit? We can
You
sit
could
there.
haul
all
them
day,
out.
right? We could,
Fire.
but unless somebody's got 10 gold, got 10 gold, we can move on right now.
the part, I look at the dwarf, he's carrying all the party funds. I gave him party funds.
Okay, well, we got
He
10
did
gold.
party.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
I think the party fund's broke, I think.
I immediately glare at the dwarf hardcore. So, the dwarf just blatantly lied.
It's not worth any money to give it to the thieves' den.
Okay, that's different than not being able to afford it. Mr.
We
Honor.
cannot afford to lose our honor to pay off the thieves' guild.
Oh,
But we can go back and get it from the Thieves Guild later. It's just a future investment.
Who cares about Thieves Guild?
I don't.
We need to find who sent
You
the
said
damn
that
demon
before.
dog
Exactly.
after us.
We're gonna go to the hauling company and interrogate them because they had the sulfur smell.
Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So how are we
I
gonna get them
really
out?
need to interrogate somebody.
We need a plan.
Well, Halfling's pretty sneaky.
Okay.
I can just cast my shadow.
I don't know if I'm really sneaky at the very
Can
moment.
your shadow person drag them out?
No, but it can tell us if they're in there or not.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm a little cracked out of my mind right now. I don't know if
Why not just
me
scare him
being sneaky is really. I mean, you would look
I
at me and
don't
be
think
like,
fear is a good idea.
he's not doing too good today.
I don't think setting your shadow in is a very good idea because it's visible.
Shadow demon. Scare the babies out of him.
That's just a person, a shadow person.
I stood next to it in the forest. It creeped me out.
Yeah,
But
there's a difference between a wolf and a person. The person can actually do a lot more harm compared to the wolf.
I'm going to
In
describe
my
to
character's
them
defense,
his shadow
the only
that was
fucking
standing
person
next to
my
me.
character's ever seen cast a spell
Yeah.
is this guy. And
In the
he did
swamp.
shadowy shit. So,
And even
Yeah,
in
in the
person, I
swamp.
completely agree. It would be
Yeah.
the conclusion.
yeah,
Please
you're gonna
tell
get
me.
stabbed.
Please tell me
A
from
lot.
now on he has to cast magic like. Shadowy shit! And he's got to verbally. It's the only way to cast
Next
it.
time
Sorry,
playing
man.
Wizard, I'm doing
That's
that every
the
single time he
gesture.
casts a spell.
That's the
Next
gesture.
time.
Bonuses if he adds tap dancing.
Yes. He just brings charcoal with him and goes right at the back. Magic.
You're gonna wake up and I'm just gonna be standing over you with a knife.
I know you did it.
Well,
So let's go there and assess the situation first.
okay.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Who wants to talk to like the shipping hauling guys and just be like, hey, got some boys in there that are hanging out. You should send them out to us.
Why?
I think we should just hire a horde that can go in there and bring them out to us.
Okay.
How about
Do we have
you
that
two
kind
are
of
big and
investment money?
strong? Why don't we just send them in as potential
Orders?
employee? Yeah.
That's a skilled job. That's skilled labor. You guys know how to be porters?
I can lift stuff.
That's
Yeah, but-
not the same thing.
Everybody's got a third sword. Maybe they can be amateurs. Like, he sucks at being a dwarf, and he sucks at being a human. I don't know. We can send them in.
You're about to get punched in the face.
I can load a crossbow.
Regardless of the truth behind what you say.
Actually, you can't.
No.
Suddenly I'm getting quite nervous around the dwarf. Like,
Yeah. The two of
I may
us.
have crossed the line.
The two of us just stand really awkwardly close to you on both sides. It takes one big hug between the two of us, and you're just putty.
I'm just saying. I mean, you guys could literally go in
Be
there and be
a
like,
shame if
we're
I slipped
strong.
right
and
now on
we're-
a half
we can do this. No need to put me at risk.
What makes you think this is an actual job rather than just a front for him?
Do
Oh no,
we-
it's a
do-
home company. It's just,
Are we caring if we piss off Gouda?
well, do you?
I can
What,
get-
how about with you being in there? How in the
yeah,
in the society?
Mhm.
How big of a
Don't
deal?
even deny it.
How big of a deal is it to piss off Gouda?
Those people said that we don't have like a name or anything like that with them, and he will meet with us. So we make a name with him by destroying his business, and
Oh,
he'll
it's
meet
not
with
his
us.
business. He's a protection racket.
Okay.
This is-
You were so violent.
Let me explain something to you guys real quick.
You don't need violence.
The Low Kings all work for the High King.
okay.
Piss off one Low King, he may choose to deal with us on his own, or he can get all of them to deal with us if he really wants to.
Why don't we try and find the man anyway? How much easier is
I'm
it?
not
if
saying
he
the man
just
will
comes
get
to us?
involved at all. I'm saying that there is Gouda's area, which is thievery and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There's also people who do the kidnappings and assassins, and there's the people who do the strong arming and all that stuff. So you piss off one, you're going to piss them all off to some degree.
But what if they're not getting involved?
Well, it's not about that.
We'll
We
take
got
them all on.
Okay.
It's about upsetting this. It depends on how bad. All I'm saying is it
I'm going
depends
to
on
start walking
how-
on the tavern.
Okay.
how bad we
Good
piss
head
them
start.
off.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Do
try
I
your
know
deal
where
then.
he's going? I mean, I know.
Yeah.
You're going to the haulage, yeah.
I'm
Well-
still wanting to eat before I leave.
Well,
You got time.
hurry and get yourself a hooer and have him.
I'll go with the dwarf
Have
because
him
I
come
know
on
I can
down.
only walk as fast as he can.
I feel like there's an easy way to get the
Huh?
people.
Halfling goes missing along the way.
So, about what you said.
And then the
See that cliff? Shove.
See this rock? Man,
so this
halflings
is down in
can't
the wind,
fly.
right?
We have like these poodles. How good for that?
Where in the wind is this haulage company at?
UHF.
The haulage is in the wind.
Right. Is it
It is,
near
uh,
the pigeon dude's
It's
house?
coming to town.
It is down here.
Okay, so next door to the pigeon guy's
It's-
house. Oh,
The,
cool.
the pigeon guy house is in that same neighborhood.
Nice.
I didn't say you did suck. I said
Like 2 for 1, guys.
part.
2 for 1.
That would be like lying and
No, it's not
acting
lying.
dishonorable.
No.
Warner, I didn't lie.
No,
Please.
I've already heard you lie.
No such thing.
No, too late. I already heard you do it.
It's a good thing you're an elf and your opinion does not matter.
Yeah, you only got one ear.
Yeah.
Hey, the pigeon place is right next door. We can go hang out at the pigeon place and wait for them to come out.
The
You came over to us.
Can you set
Please.
bombs that
I'm gonna
trigger
eat before I go anywhere. So
No.
You'll catch us
As
anyway.
much as a fuse does.
And the places are
Yeah,
right next door
but
to each
even
other,
that's
so.
kind of unreliable.
I'm gonna talk your ear off the whole time we're walking about the demon dog.
You can do that with the elf. He takes it off.
Then I just walk to the other
I
side.
never thought about that. It would actually reduce my ability to. Yes, it's like turning down the hearing aid. Oh Jesus Christ!
It's
Shut up,
Tolman's back,
Martha.
ears off.
It's okay. I just have my helmet on.
Well, it's like the same thing.
I'm going, I need a helmet.
You do.
Like the peanut
It's the
teaser.
only reason the elf is fully armored is he's brown.
He takes it off for combat.
Yeah.
He always wears it outside.
That's like, Tolman is talking again. Helmet's on.
He thought when
Jeez, that's a minus 40
when
for
Carlton
me right
died,
there.
he thought it
Ear
was
off,
free.
helmet on. I can't hear.
Carlton dies, Tolman is born.
And if you can still
It's
hear him, then
all
you
one.
carry around a sword and shield just so you can hit it.
Yeah. Wait, come on, get all this credit.
Well, let's get down there and just do some reconnaissance until he's done eating, makes his way down there with us too.
Okay. So you guys are eventually all make your way down there. Where did you want to go to first?
The haulage?
Yeah,
Okay.
just do a little reconnaissance run.
Okay. So you head down to the haulage company. By the time you guys get down there, it's 6:30, 7-ish time frame. All of you are there. You have all your gear, etc. Not a problem. The haulage itself is a larger structure. It has a stone wall, maybe 10 feet or so, separating it, keeping it somewhat private. Inside, you hear the sounds of workers going about their business. And every so often, the gates will open up and a wagon will go in or go out. Okay, as you're watching it for a few hours. The most notable thing inside is there's at least one structure that is you can see from the gate that's low and near the back, doesn't extend above the main walls or anything. And then there is a second larger warehouse-like structure that sticks up above, and it's notable for what seems to be a large congregation of pigeons roosting in the roof. Sign outside labels it the Windhall Haulage. Seems to be going about their normal business.
Let's go get our wagon. See if we can get some
Free shit.
we'd have to-
And you were asking earlier about pay. Today is payday. Whenever you guys decide to stop by Schutzman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
So
Other people roaming.
Helmet on.
my.
do you want to use the wagon?
Just saying. Like the peanuts.
We can take the wagon in there. They'll at least get us into the building, maybe.
All the wagons that are approaching or leaving all have the business logo on the side. They all appear to be official.
How many people are in the wagon?
Typically, there's 2 in the wagon.
And they haul just dry goods or general.
Crates of some sort. Not sure what.
I'm specifically.
Does it
watching
look similar
the
to? I don't remember if I was. Yeah, I was this character. To the. Remember when they had the crates of weapons that we. Certainly, we actually
the blood,
wrecked.
Yeah, the White Wolf group where it had
All the clubs and everything. Does it look similar to that?
No, these are more like cube crates and barrels.
Okay.
It doesn't have the same shape. I mean, it might be. The crates aren't really
Did the-
marked or anything.
Did the wagon that we stopped have their logo
No,
on
it
it?
did not.
Okay.
Are they opening them or are they open?
The crates, no. They haul them into the place, and then after an hour or so, a wagon leaves loaded up.
Is there a high perch anywhere that I can get to? I said I'm gonna do some recon, see if I can see the two.
Aren't you an investigator?
Absolutely.
Why don't you go in there and investigate?
For what?
Investigation stuff.
What purpose? I can't just go in there and say, I'm investigating.
Yeah.
What exactly does this company do?
It's a shipping company.
Yes, ship
What are
stuff.
your
They
official
import and export.
Say it's a
Nobody's
surprise
official
inspection.
I'm not that. I'm not.
You guys don't really
I
know.
know
It's
it's
called the
more.
Windhall Holland.
I can make
It's
up
a shipping
story
company.
That could get you and me.
Apparently, they ship square crates and barrels.
Problem
That's
is
about
they
all you
know
guys
us.
know.
I'll walk in the gate.
Do they?
Yes,
the
they've
gate's
seen us.
not open as such.
What?
They open it briefly when a wagon
I
comes and goes.
There's not a
Two
pedestrian
guys.
gate to go in.
No, it's not a. It's not
Yeah, they
a,
wouldn't
like
be out
a
in the
consumer
open.
type
Yeah,
thing.
they would. They're
This
working
is
here.
a business area
This is
that
the
they're
same
working
house.
for other companies.
But
and
there's
Well, I
that
working
sort of
understand
stuff.
that, but how do their own employees get in?
They probably knock or show up at a certain time.
Are there,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
there doesn't
walk-
seem to be any public entrance.
That's fine. I walk up to
Information
the
I got,
gate.
they weren't employee or it was just a safe house.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Knock.
Hey, they're
Guy
staying
opens
here
up a
for
little
safety.
window
Paying
in the
for
door.
safety.
Says,
Down here, bud. Down
Okay.
here, sir.
"Oh, what can we do for you?
I'm looking for employment. I'm a
We're
physician.
not hiring."
I'm a
Closes it.
physician. Do you not?
can we see in at all?
When the gates are open, yes. There's
Is-
several guys inside, tending to boxes and doing other miscellaneous work and that sort of stuff.
Do we recognize any of them as the two in the brief moment?
Give
we
me
looked?
some blind perception rolls,
Okay.
All of us.
whoever. Yeah, they
I'm at the door. I'm still knocking on it.
okay. It opens up.
I understand you may not be. I mean, I know businesses like this usually have a medic on staff or a physician on staff for injuries. And I'm just wondering. I am a trained professional. I'm just short on work right now, and I'm looking to see if maybe you guys could hire somebody. I'm not very expensive. I just need basically some lodging.
We told you already. We're not hiring. Beat it. We're going to call the city watch.
You are the city
storage.
I've been tracking down.
Just come on, sir. Give me a chance. I'm not trying to be.
He's already closed it again. Doesn't seem to have any interest in talking to you.
Through the door.
I have an actual story that would fit into this particular surrounding. If we really want
Is
to
it
do it
like-
that way.
Okay.
I was gonna try to get
Yeah.
employed as a at first I was
Look
like
of the building.
Is it?
the
Is it
as
building
as
per se, or
a
is it
laborer,
just
and then
like
I
a
realized I'm
gates?
actually.
It is
I was like,
a
never mind.
large stone wall, about 10 feet tall, that surrounds the grounds of the place. Inside, you can see a small building near the back. Looks like maybe a groundskeeper or
Hey,
an office.
you can get
And then there's a large wooden
I'll
warehouse
I'll make them call the
that
city
goes
watch.
up 2 stories.
Okay, yes.
And it's on the top of that where all the pigeons are roosting.
I'm with it.
I'm not comfortable with doing it in daylight.
I can just take a look at my shadow. It's it's rather hard to see.
Well, be careful with that because A, your shadow only exists when it's not in complete darkness or bright sunlight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't caught that.
Well, when the
Okay.
sun is coming up, you're good. There's going to be a ton of shadows everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Right, but it's also fairly visible when there's light because you've got a shadow moving around. What you want to do is use it either at dusk or before dawn is going to be the most stealthy, or at night when they have torches and lanterns.
Got it.
Or if you want to
Okay.
be intimidating.
Or if you want to be
It's
intimidated.
got a fear
But
factor.
per our discussion, as far as your stealth approach, think of it, when are the shadows the strongest? That's when you want to use it. If you go in the middle of the day or in the morning or whatever and send your shadows in there, it'll work, it'll go, but it's going to get found out pretty quick.
Got it.
That defeats the purpose.
So
I would argue in a city like this, you're maybe
In-
1 hour a day wouldn't be effective.
In the city, you could certainly send it wherever you want in the city, and most of the time you got places where it can hide, etc. In a occupied courtyard, there's not much that you can hide there. Okay, a shadow moving around is going to get spotted pretty quickly. The whole point is it's supposed to be like a thief or a rogue, sneaking around in the shadows,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
you're not going to get very far right now. Now you want to wait till this evening. It'd probably be very easy to do.
the pigeon tower there. Does it look from what my perception?
Uh-huh.
Does it look like it's got an elevated position to see into the courtyard? If we were to
tower.
where the pigeon
The-
pigeon guy lives, it looks like a tower on the map, so it's probably not a tower. The one you had highlighted.
The one I highlighted is the haulage. Okay.
Yes.
Separately,
Yeah, this
the place that you were directed to, Crazy Heinz,
Yeah.
is a couple of blocks away. It doesn't have visibility to this place at all.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Okay.
Can't you climb?
Oh yeah.
Is
No.
I can. Strength based.
the wall around the
Like a
place
climate to bed.
is partially the wall cut off by the building? Like, is the building up against the wall?
Yes.
I'm weaker than you
You
are.
can climb on top of the building.
In theory, I can climb on just about anything out here. I want to have a purpose. If I'm going to go out there and put myself at risk, what is the purpose?
To find them.
If they're not laborers, they're going to most likely be indoors.
To understand.
Find a secure
And-
location.
And from your perception checks, none of the people you recognized.
To understand
I didn't
what
roll
they're
one, but I
actually
was-
Right, I understand.
Seven
Really?
skill. I need to investigate.
You failed at 7.
The story. I need to
to understand what
investigate.
they're actually exporting.
I don't care about that.
About what's I mean, if they're keeping them inside, maybe in a basement.
What did you?
Oh, sorry.
I agree with
No,
you
you're good.
because I've experienced safe houses in already.
Yeah.
In basements.
Maybe there's a way to access it
What I'm-
sewer-wise or something.
What I'm hoping for, but you want to go with
To the Undercity.
to the investigation portion.
Yes. It's your job,
I'll
isn't
use
it?
a sewer entrance.
I'm not talking to you, dwarf. Understand that if we go in there, we're gonna get in trouble. If we can't talk our way out of it. He's
an
not
elf.
listening to me.
And if we go
I thought you were talking to him.
You
were
right at you. It was the whole time he was talking to
Yeah.
you.
I'll look at my
You only got a couple of hours sleep last night, man, and he was cold.
All right.
Turned off the heater.
Yes.
Demon dogs come out of fireplaces.
Originally, I was wanting to get some backup for this.
How?
See,
Without letting them know what we're
okay,
doing.
out of game, I need road wardens. I was thinking I might be able to get that for like attempting to investigate.
Holy
this.
crap. You have to have road wardens for your level?
Yes, I've said this like a
For his
dozen
next
times.
level. For level 3, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but they have to be leveled up to level 2.
Oh,
Which is
God.
relatively simple to do, but that's a separate factor. The dwarf is eventually going to have an Iron Breaker crew.
It's not that simple. I have to buy horses.
We're going to eventually be like 30 people strong running
No,
around.
I'm mitigating some of that, but yeah, there's some extras that have to get involved, just like he has an apprentice.
I have to have an apprentice as
That's
well.
one of the reasons why I'm getting out of physician at this level.
Because you got to have a bunch of
And
students.
next, I have to have a student.
Yeah, the whole reason why I've changed out of all of my careers, I'm only level 2 in any one career,
Yeah.
is because it's like, oh, you need extra people. Hell no. Next career.
Like I said, my goal is not to make it a 30-person group, but short periods of some extra NPCs are helpful in certain situations.
Apprentice in a workshop.
I think going in the front door is going to be a mistake. Right now, if it comes down to it, we've got to do that kind of brute force. Okay, but you don't have any evidence.
Yeah, but I was going to use it more as in
You guys mind if I
like
follow one of the
more
guys?
emphasis. Like I'm trying to find like fake story. I'm trying to find this missing shipment from
What do you
Ultor,
want?
and
Follow one of
I
the
need,
wagons?
I need to
Yeah, go
see
for
your warehouse and your records.
Right.
can
The,
try
the problem
And
with
then while I'm
you can do that. The problem is, any legitimate business is or any illegitimate business is going to see through that relatively quickly, and either bring more muscle or more city guards and get them involved. So unless you have actual probable cause, you have very short time to do anything like that. Okay.
never mind then.
Could you guys follow the wagon and then disguise yourself as those wagon people after they disappear?
Disappear.
How are you such a honor-bound dude while simultaneously
There's a difference.
implying we should slit the throats of two dudes on a wagon?
They're the bad guys.
Oh, no, they could just be innocent laborers.
They're humans. They're all bad.
They're the bad guys.
Right?
Is that
I
how you
wouldn't think
justify your
twice
murders? Yeah, you're right.
slaughtering goblins, whether they're asleep or awake.
God, you are amazing. I can't with this group. I need to leave.
To the sewers?
Nothing, anything.
I like that idea. That's actually my plan, but it's daylight.
You want to do it without me? Right.
No, I'm not going in there without the group. Forget that.
I would prefer.
I'll go in
nighttime
there.
as well.
But what?
I'll go in there.
See, I really this place has to have sewer accesses. I mean, look at how big it is.
Yep, right there.
Can I recall knowledge, but using my maps.
Your maps are not anywhere close to that specific.
It's my job.
Go.
Matt,
Yeah.
I have okay stealth.
You and I have discussed it. You've actually gone with me before. I know you're skilled. You're skilled. You're
I don't have
decent.
actual advances. I just
And
have an
yeah,
idea.
forget it.
I have 7 advances in stealth, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
I'm less
He
stealthy.
put you at
because,
7?
well,
Any of this sort of business is going to be very occupied and active throughout the day.
I just
At night, it's a business. Everybody goes home.
Right.
Okay. I mean,
Which is why I want to come in at night.
right, if you want to go in at night, I mean,
we had
yeah,
that
you
chance.
can sneak in a couple of people, or probably the entire group.
is there a
let's do it at night.
is there
Clank, clank,
a
clank, clank, clank.
inn like nearby within sight line of this college place?
No, not of the wind. Predominantly industry. I mean,
Dwarven.
the closest one is the Dwarven.
Yep.
Dwarven Guild.
And
It's
no
not
one
really.
breaks in there.
It's not really visible to this area.
What about that place that got? Well, never mind. I don't know anything about a place.
Yeah, the two places you know of are the Dwarven Guild, and then a short distance further is the boarding house.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one that's still looking for that thief.
I was thinking something else, but yeah,
Only me. I don't know anything
Too
about
late.
it.
the place where
Pe-
They turned to stealth.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. The boarding house is a fair bit
Way over
further.
here.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I was off by a staircase.
Two.
So the old L Inn is close to relative.
I mean, the Dwarven Inn doesn't get broken into.
You're right. You're right, and the best.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it did. It started that.
It won once.
It's the engineering. They're the engineer headquarters / Dwarven Inn.
And they died.
Doesn't matter. They got no. They stole something.
No, they failed at stealing it.
Yeah, they failed at stealing it, but they did get broken into.
It's because they were horrible thieves.
They just didn't break out of it.
Anybody that can't steal from dwarves, I mean, there's no challenge. That's why you don't get broken into.
I mean, we could all use some sleep. There's a few of us that haven't got enough, and we might as well get the sleep in now, so we can do it all night, right?
I like that idea.
Yep.
What's happening?
Matt, I know you're the only one that heard, so that's fine. Okay, so nobody on purpose, but
I'm following. Where are you guys going to go to sleep at? Old L Inn, or are you going to go back to the
I'm just
Templar's
going.
Arms?
The dwarves is closer.
Oh, hell
That's the
no.
closest.
All right, so I'm definitely not going there.
Meet you back at dusk.
You realize every time you guys go there, he's the only one that ends up looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. The rest of you look like crap. Why would you go there?
I'm gonna get a nap. I like it.
I'm not
Nice
going
place.
there. I'm not going there.
It's only because the beds are so hard.
They're heated.
I'm not going to the Dwarven Inn, by the way.
All right,
If we're
can we
going-
all meet
if
back
we're
here
going.
at dusk then?
Yeah.
All I'm going to do is follow one of the wagons.
I'll
And then
come with you
I'll
guys.
meet wherever you guys are going.
Hey.
What are you going back to, Old L Inn?
Probably see if the room's even available still.
Okay, so your basic idea is everybody's going to split up, do their own thing for the day, come back at dusk.
Maybe we'll pick up our pay too.
Oh, I'll pick up the pay for everybody.
Oh, no.
We're all go pick up the pay. We're all as a group gonna pick up a pay and then we're split up.
Man.
God, I hate this store. Tell you what, can you get my pay for me? I want to follow
Sure.
a wagon.
Okay,
If
so
you'll-
you're gonna hang out here and shadow a wagon.
Yeah.
The rest of you go get your pay. That gives a gold for everybody for the week.
Did they give him my gold?
Sure.
Do what?
Okay.
And I tell you to keep it for the one.
Okay.
Okay.
So the rest of you, what's your activity for the day? Do you want to go get some sleep somewhere? Do you want, or is there some other tasks you want to accomplish during the day, or do we just fast forward to the night?
At least I want to
I saw that.
talk to the dwarven place.
No, I know.
And
Staggered because you're old.
check up on everything there.
Okay.
Get some information about, since it's in the exact same district,
Mhm.
get some information about this place, whether or not they have any dwarves working there, and then me talking to those people.
Okay.
Like, hey, what's going on.
You ask
Okay.
about tunnels?
Sure, I'll ask about tunnels. And then probably shop, I guess.
Okay.
Because I've still not replenished the explosives I used back when.
Can you pick me up a healing drop?
Sure.
Sweet. Then I go to sleep.
And then I'll look for more buglins.
Okay.
Oh, that's why we don't
He
have that
starts
much
his
money.
own bar. That's what he's doing.
That's why we don't have that much money. He's spending it all on Bugmans.
Bugmans.
I have not spent the party fund on the buglins. Just saying.
How much even isn't party fund?
It's confidential.
Money.
I'll be sticking with the old Alan.
It's
Okay. So you're getting some rest. You go do your own thing. You do some shopping. You check with the dwarves. According to them, the haulage has been there for years. Always seemed to be fairly successful. They respect the industriousness of the people that work there. Several dwarves have applied over the years, but they seem to have a fairly close-knit family, and they only ever hire or bring in laborers that are human. They don't hire any outsiders. Have never really posted people that they're looking for work or anything. They always seem to have enough people.
No, I did not.
Not really sure what they transport, but they see the wagons around town at different places.
So Matt, company's racist.
What?
Yeah, Matt would fit right in. Almost.
Do I?
well, sort of. They only accept humans.
Does my
We're like
an
Makes
anti-elf.
sense. We are the coolest.
I
Yeah.
almost went over there to talk to the. Well, I'm not going to do it, but
Matt's
seriously.
gonna burn this place to the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and do whatever shopping you need to. If it's rare or uncommon, let me know. And you're getting some rest.
I want to see if our room's still even available after the door is gone. And
Okay.
it's
So
been
you
signed to
finally-
combat.
you guys return there. The innkeeper is none too happy about the damage to your room.
I didn't do it.
He charges you an extra silver for the damage to your room. Already has a replacement door that has been sort of cobbled together. You're welcome to sleep in your room. It'll be mostly secure. It'll be repaired in a couple of days.
2 bronze
I'm
for
gonna-
urine stains.
How many more days do
Down
we
to
have?
spare in the back.
I think 3.
It's a common occurrence.
Yes. It's like the pots and Link's world.
after
Doors.
after I do that, I'm gonna go find a good bed,
Okay.
like a nice bathhouse. Like,
Sure.
spend a good amount of money. Clean
Okay.
up.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna clean up and get some rest. Well, rest then clean up, or clean up, rest,
What-
clean up.
You're tired enough either way works. So
Yes.
the two of you get some sleep. What are you going to do?
I'm going to sleep.
You're getting sleep also. Okay, Matt, do you have anything you wanted to do during the night? You were following the wagon. Okay.
I
So
am sleeping on the dwarf bed, so do I need to do an endurance?
that's going to be an endurance roll, yes.
Okay.
Check Dad's office then. It's probably on the rack.
What are we looking for?
I
The book is right here.
haven't used it in a while.
Or there.
I keep forgetting to bring mine.
I haven't
Or at
used
Matt's
I
house.
have one on my computer. On the
That's
computer.
Or
That's
Matt's
an
house.
I'm looking at it
Just
right
go
now.
by Matt's house.
It's an
I'm
elf book.
Matt
No one can read
88.
that.
I'm assuming that's a plus a negative 10, right? Because of
Yeah, you didn't pass that.
I didn't pass
So
that.
yeah,
From
you're
fatigue.
still going to be fatigued.
Okay.
The rest of you guys are fine. You do not recover. I'll let you recover D4 stress for getting a good night's sleep throughout the day.
How about fortune?
You do not recover fortune.
Nope. That's it.
That requires a restful sleep, not a we're just about to go into somewhere that might be potentially dangerous.
Yeah, you're gonna be stressed.
Oh, that was flying.
2 points.
And my stress stays on, right?
Yes.
Healing drop scares.
Okay.
Not uncommon.
Okay.
I don't know if the
Check for a city
My
for
fortune.
scares
because
for
I
the
thought I was gonna
percentages.
get back.
And you're free to roll them as appropriate. I'm not really worried about it. If you want anything really unusual, let me know. Otherwise,
Matt, I do have pretty good
Buckman's is in the book.
I have
You want a
41
talking
days
magical
without any advances in
crossbow?
character.
Let me know. Otherwise,
So what are we going to do with the percentages?
Is that
Crossbows
six
are
of
real
them?
low.
I also have
that's fine.
pretty good
I
price.
just wanted to let you know.
Oh,
I trust you as far as the mechanic. You figure it out.
Charm is okay.
And if they have something that's rare, then there's I think
for
D4
the
or D6.
I have.
Well, I don't know if it has a specific number, or maybe it's one per success level.
Villages have a single item in stock. Towns have D10 items. Cities have as many as the GM.
I don't know if that's in the group or not.
Okay, 2d8.
Better than me.
If they have something like that.
wrong?
Unless it's something that's semi-unique.
Probably my perception.
Okay, so the rest of the day passes mostly uneventfully.
How much do you want?
Just one.
Just one.
That's all I needed. I just keep one on me just in case. If you buy more and give me more, I will take more. But
He's got all the group.
He's making rolls to see how many he can buy, and he found several. So the point is, if you want to purchase them, he will get them.
I don't have enough money.
Well,
So
I'm
yeah.
paying for it.
So
You got to.
okay.
Okay, so make sure you guys update that. Shortly before night. Well, sorry, Matt. You said you were going to follow a wagon.
Yep.
So you wait maybe an hour and a half or so before a wagon leaves.
Okay.
Follow it relatively easily through town. It doesn't move super fast, and doesn't seem to care about the crowd that happens to be wandering the street.
Right.
It works its way over across town and eventually ends up over here.
I didn't see it.
That is, let's see if I can force you there. Did that move you?
I don't see that I moved anywhere.
That move you
I
there?
feel what dogs
Yep.
feel. What
Okay.
dogs will
So ends up in that neighborhood. Pulls up next to some businesses.
Oh no, it's not.
I know computers.
I thought I just see the Sons of Ulrich's hideout.
No, it's like right here. Doesn't really matter. Moves into a section in the west. Doesn't seem to have any particular significance.
Okay.
Unloads some of the boxes. Loads up a couple new ones from the various businesses,
Okay.
and then works his way back over to the haulage.
So it did not empty itself.
It didn't completely empty itself. It emptied some of the boxes, and then added some other ones onto it.
I just make a very clear note of where it unloaded and reloaded something,
Okay.
so I have a great understanding of where that is and ensure it doesn't stop someplace else. So it goes
Yeah,
all the way
you,
back to the haulage.
you follow it, and it makes its way slowly back across town, and eventually goes back to the haulage early afternoon, and then goes back inside.
Okay. Then my day is spent, or at least part of it is doing my investigator continue thing. I do have a badge now, right, or something?
Are you level 2?
I have been level 2.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm actually an investigator by title.
Yeah.
Alright. I spent about 4 or 5 hours doing that before I get
Sure.
back to it.
Okay. So, like I said, shortly before nightfall, you guys all find yourself gathering back up just outside the haulage, a block or so away at a convenient corner as the group gathers. Are you bringing your apprentice or not?
No.
Can I
Okay.
hit points? Wounds back or no?
No.
Okay.
Now, do be aware that your apprentice will only get experience when he's actually adventuring. You can't keep the apprentice locked away in the library and expect him to level up. He has to actually experience life.
Okay.
So I'm fine if you don't want to bring him on a particularly dangerous or risky thing. That's fine. But
People.
it's not just a
What?
pet you leave behind.
That's a little version.
Okay. So.
I like that you said that and clarified it too.
Yeah.
That was- yeah.
That's what I had with my apprentice also.
Yeah. They have to actually have the risk. Otherwise, you're not really. They're not adventuring.
It's going to take a while for
I
me
need
to get my guys up.
I am going to buy my book.
Okay.
I would tell the whole group.
And the ammunition.
That wagon, there's something definitely fishy going on with the wagon. It came out with a load. It only offloaded a few crates and then reloaded crates at a certain location and went right back to the
So,
haulage.
I mean, I did want to ask people before.
They're sweating stuff.
Yeah. Whatever
Looks
whatever
like.
stuff you need to purchase is fine.
Does everyone have leather armor?
No, I have no armor.
Or you get leather armor?
I don't wear
I
armor.
don't want.
It doesn't weigh anything when you wear it and you get armor. There's no reason not to have it.
Put this jacket on.
Young man, you will wear this outfit
Yeah.
and you will enjoy it. Put on your bow tie.
Your dwarf has spoken.
All right. All right.
You're getting closer and closer to that backpack, buddy. Yeah, you can
You
wear
know
leather
how
armor,
comfortable that shit is?
or you can go in a leather backpack.
Don't wear armor.
That's what's good.
Well, I buy you a set of leather armor.
Well, mechanically, it saves you from 1 critical.
You don't buy it. The group
I
buys
mean,
it.
I
Yeah.
get the benefit of it. I just.
You don't have to put it on.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't heal people if you're dead.
The goal is to not get stabbed. Period.
This would help.
No, this implies I'm getting into a position where I would get stabbed.
It's better to have
It's
a
better
backup.
to avoid. No, it's better to just never get into combat.
It does nothing for you. If I had my way, you'd be wearing full plate.
You'd never go anywhere.
I can't move my arms.
Hey, I have a new shield. I have a new shield.
Oh.
Fine, I begrudgingly put it on.
We'll just pick up the halfling and throw them at people.
Just 2 handles on the back, slide them on like a shield.
Does everyone else have leather armor?
I can hold daggers while you're doing it.
Yeah, I got the
Give me healing shield.
whatever leather jacket and the other together.
Do you prefer to have better armor?
Sean, crossbow pistol. Is it considered like an
Well, I
exotic
don't-
weapon or something?
Yes.
I don't think it's
I think
better armor
It
for
is,
me,
it
right?
is.
Because you've got me.
As far as
got
availability,
me.
it uses crossbow
The
skills.
mail shirt
Okay.
is over
My
top of my
shield.
leather jacket, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
have
thought you were
every
using-
location covered with leather,
No.
though.
Yes.
Legs, everything.
At least
Yeah, my
my
head's
level.
got a mail coif, so
Okay.
coif, so.
Well, do you prefer mail on every part of your body? To give you the 2 points
Yeah.
or 3 points?
But it slows me down. Right? It makes
that-
me.
It gives you more encumbrance, yes, but
Am I gonna be
No,
carrying
it's
your
not really-
heavy ass
it's more
bow
about the
anytime
skill.
soon?
6 gold.
Oh, speaking of
More
which,
about the skill.
I asked the innkeeper,
I
and I
consider
didn't know if he
it, but
denied it,
the base
at
cost of it.
the Templar's Arms, if he would hold on to my bow, keep it in his room.
Base crossbow compared to my
Well,
character.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
Fucking
Crossbow-
ballistic.
And I continue to pay for my
crossbow
room.
would be
Okay.
base crossbow.
Same as my leather jacket goes
I
underneath
could use
the
it.
mail. Does my leather leggings go underneath the?
And this
mail
is this the
leggings?
Yes.
fancy bow, or
It's
Mail
fancy,
leggings.
it's not
Mail
magic.
I don't need anything on my arms.
Well,
Yeah.
I have
But
leather on my
You
arms.
made me get this
Well, you probably
extra
want the chain
fancy
on your arms
elf
also.
bow.
Oh,
I recommend
bought it.
getting one of the
Okay.
skull
Works
caps.
for me.
But
Okay.
you like it? They show
I
up. It's all
guess so.
calligraphy. I'm like, really?
I got a mail coif.
You like made it a
You sure? You sure you don't want me to display this? It's awfully fancy.
So do you currently have a mail
I mean,
coat
Might
or
might
mail
help with
shirt?
business.
Mail shirt.
If it'll help with
Okay.
business, just please try
I
to
have
keep
that
it from
one,
getting
sure.
stolen. Take it down at night and store it in your room.
Okay.
That's fun.
So
He hangs it over the mantle.
Armor.
I will buy you a group will buy you a mail coat and mail coins, which
Right
is the
next to a
leggings.
Talia bedroll.
If you give me the shirt,
That's great.
Mail. What is the leggings?
the cost of this or whatever. I know it's the legs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, items. And that will give you armor point 3 on every part of your body.
Okay, so what did you end up buying me?
All the leather, so leather skull cap, leather
1
jackets,
point, 1 point everywhere.
and the leather leggings.
So if I'm getting the mail coat, you want to sell the mail shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get rid of the mail shirt altogether.
Quick one. I mean, this is kind of like an important thing to get armor for people.
I don't normally wear the skull cap though.
Okay.
I'll keep it in like my bag.
You have it.
As long as you put it on before they hit your head.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to wear this shit.
Think of it. It's one of those like like those blankets you put on dogs to like calm them down and everything.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
That's what it
You're
is.
swaddling me like a child.
That's right.
Good, because you don't
Next
need anything
stage is his
to
bag.
last level. That kennel hunting dog. That's not people.
Okay,
And
This
So-
doesn't keep you calm.
I'm going to wear my physician's
I think they
robe
give me
on the outside of it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Ooh, accurate shot.
Yeah, fast shot, 100 die,
I'm
you're
not-
I can
combatant.
sense any dead
But
shot,
you have armor
dead
now.
eye shot,
Dude,
feels
he's probably
animal,
better in
so
combat,
there's
melee
a lot of
combat
stuff.
than I
Well,
am.
he's a wizard. That's just how they are.
Yeah,
Even level
and he's
2
human.
give you
So he's
that.
naturally like twice as strong as I am. Yeah.
It's right.
Is he
It's
wearing
not
leather
in
armor
my
too?
thing, there's
Wizard,
mouse
no.
fish, crap
Unless he
combat
wants to
goes
wear
on.
armor.
You also have
No.
party and rover.
He has
I
a
have
reason
a-
because he gets negatives on spellcasting.
Yeah, but early on, weren't you wearing armor and
That's
Because
right.
you never cast spells.
your
The
Yeah.
Last
polearm?
Strider is
I mean,
specific
yeah,
to
I think
the
it was a
wilderness.
melee class earlier.
Yeah, that's what he's
Because-
implying that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should do.
Because he never casts spells.
Halberds are nasty.
I don't have a halberd.
Probably
Get
helps
you
you with trapper check.
I have spellcast.
My strider is strictly woodlands.
I have band-aids.
Yeah. The second level.
But
is really
somehow
get
my
a lot
ass
of
is in
stuff
armor
now.
with daggers and fighting.
Are they offensive band-aids?
Yeah, they put some pretty nasty stuff on them.
He puts the band-aid on and rips it off slowly.
Science.
One
Some
point of
extra
damage.
sticky glue.
1 point of damage.
What I need for this?
My damage.
Yeah, you
It's like one
immediately
of
have
those
a
really
lot.
nasty fabric
I know
ones
it's
that
a
just
trap or
never, the glue never goes
Oh yeah,
away.
that's a skill.
I literally have to spawn.
Hey
in
Ben,
my
do you have
Right.
armor?
Yeah, good.
Oh yeah.
I have leather everywhere.
Can you
And a
buy me
mail
lead
shirt.
bullets?
That's the first thing I bought.
I get +1 damage, but I lose 10 feet of range. So
That's worth it. You don't need the range normally.
cool. Thank you. I just buy me like 20.
Take a picture of this and look up
They
some
get bottom
stats.
12s.
Okay, 12 is fine.
Someone want to hang out on my storm lantern for me?
Okay.
No.
I need 2 hands for a crossbow.
Like to carry it and use
Yeah,
it?
Just to carry it. I am the
Do
first time
you want me to put
encumbered.
any of these specific-
Uh-oh. Because of all that armor?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
It would
worth it.
take me
You can always drop the gold. Somebody will pick that up.
I only have 1 gold
Still going.
because I gave away everything else I had. Remember? So
I'm not sure if it's
Do I lose any
worth
stress
it.
from spending some time in the
At best.
Yeah,
I
spa?
got 6 weeks before I can even look at anything else.
No, not really.
just from the other thing?
Yeah, just from the other stuff. But
How much did that cost me, by the way?
2 bronze.
Well, that's
Ooh,
it.
you
Yeah.
get extra damage with that accurate shot. Equal to your level.
It's just mostly clean water.
So you get.
Then everyone has their
Another point
preferred weapon.
I mean, give me a willpower roll
And that's level 2.
or a cool test.
I guess my preferred weapon is just my hand weapon. I mean, I don't know.
Well, do you have any other training?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll give you 1 extra point of stress off from
Do you
that.
want a shield?
Okay.
It sort of counter
Do you want a
affects
shield?
some of it because you're at a spa and you're relaxing. At the same point, they have the fires
Okay,
going
but
really
the shield
big
gives you more
to
armor
keep all the
points.
water hot.
So, which
I don't care.
Buckle.
Fuck fires, man. I'm gonna go get some wool socks. I don't care.
So if I take 1 more
In Mothership, frequently what
Yeah,
happens
nine
is
minutes.
you do the
Because
same
my
sort of thing, you make a
encumbrance
willpower save,
is 9.
and since your skills are
And
roughly
then
the same
I got 9.51.
par, frequently
So
you
if I
fail.
get 10.51,
So the
that's not
logic is,
gonna be
I mean, one of the ways you
Yeah,
can
it's not-
reduce
it has to be
stress
a whole
is
other-
It has to be
the
holding up
psychologist of
Then
the
I'll
group
take the
sits
shield.
down and
Okay.
consoles you and walks through your problems. And their example was, okay, I rolled my willpower save, I failed. The psychologist says, yeah, I was on my cell phone the whole time.
I'm not sure.
Oh man, that's funny.
So whenever you use the shield,
No, they're
bandit,
doodling.
I mean, there's no reason not
How's
to
that
use
make
the
you
shield
feel?
against anything. You just use your
Melee,
melee skill,
Yeah.
and whenever you
Something
use it,
perfect.
you get 2 armor points effectively in a location addition.
Is the shield under weapons then?
Uh,
I didn't find it.
I think it's under the armor, but no, it's basic. Yeah, basic weapons. I mean, it
Okay.
should calculate all of that. But
So anybody need
Why don't you
any
buy
other
healing
gear?
drops for everybody?
I bought some. You want some?
I would like 1, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
If he needs 2, he's dead.
Yeah,
You want one?
100%.
No, I'm good.
You're getting one.
I mean, I'm not getting shit out of a healing poultice anyway, because I mean, you only get your
Except for
strength
dice.
toughness.
No.
back.
Toughness bonus, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting it,
Nice.
getting 2
No matter what you
points.
No,
Two
that'll
points
take
of
it.
your
Plus-
6
plus a
HP.
bonus,
Yeah,
I
nope,
thought.
nope. It's just straight toughness bonus.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, I'm only getting 2 hit points out of it.
That's 20%
And in fact, I don't even keep it on
You
me
got
for
one.
myself. I
For the
keep it for
dog.
when I go. No, when I go over to somebody who's on their deathbed, I can give it to them real quick.
That's
As
20%
it should
got one.
be.
Thank you. I mean,
Do you need like bandages or other medical?
I
items?
have 4 healing poultices, and I have my book of medicine, and I don't think we've ever quantified the bandages and stuff like that.
Healer's kit, I generally
Healer's
assume
kit.
10 uses.
Negative
Okay.
for
As far as
size of
supplies.
creatures. Like small creatures.
Okay,
get
let's see.
negative.
I mean, bandages. If I remember correctly, it's like a penny per bandage or something.
Yeah, it's real. They're cheap. So
Small little creatures minus 20, minus 40, tiny.
mark it down as 10 uses for now. I'm not really worried about previous uses.
What'd you call it?
Bandages.
Oh, just bandages. Okay.
But yeah, healer's kit typically I assume about 10 uses.
That's what it used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't see it.
unless the game system specifically says it's a one-use thing, but
Tools and kits.
It's in in D&D it was 10 uses. That's
I
right.
think so.
Yeah. Because then you could buy refills.
I knew.
There is no bandages thing you can purchase. I don't know about a healer's kit, but you can buy poultices, which are different.
Right, those are a lot more expensive.
They're like a pence or something like 10
Yeah,
pence.
I would say, I mean, bandages for a pence makes sense. I'm fine with that. And a collection would be 10. And you can use medicine with that.
Yeah, I've got 10 bandages.
Yeah.
And we'll just, yeah.
Is there any other gear anybody needs, apparently? Dwarf is buying.
The party is buying
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, the dwarf is buying with the party fund.
funds, yes.
I need a halfling size crossbow.
I like that too.
Actually, I would like that.
Were you gonna
Halfling
stop?
size
Were you gonna stop by Gouda and pay him off too? Okay.
Should be paying us.
We really should be. We're not killing any of these guys, right?
I know. We're taking some of his issues off his hands.
It is after 10 o'clock.
I didn't
Yep.
know if you wanted
So-
like.
Screw you for giving me that day.
You took it.
Sean has not made me do it yet, but I'm waiting for other things to happen. So we'll see.
In fact, did you want any ointments that remove all bleeding conditions without a heal test?
Sure.
I was never a hunter. I was a.
So while he's finishing up gear, how late are you guys gonna wait before you approach the warehouse?
We want dusk,
Scout.
right? So you can
Yeah.
use.
Specifically dusk, or are you going to wait until later in the evening? Dusk is about 6 p.m., 7 p.m.
Why? Because we don't know
Say
if
that
they'll
again.
keep backstory too.
We don't know what.
We don't know if they'll keep like
It's FAX.
Yeah, good call.
Would
Yeah,
you like
okay.
them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, any light would
How
count.
many do you think I should have of those?
I thought.
Looks like it's going to be a clear night.
Correct.
Then
Doesn't matter then.
Okay. Alright. So we can wait a little later. What time, guys? So,
The place still looks active at dusk.
right.
Businesses would typically shut down around 7 o'clock or so.
So 9, between
And
9
it looks
10.
like they're wrapping up for the day.
It's like weird.
Okay.
So 9:10, I think is probably a good time frame to go in there.
Okay. And what is your plan? 9 p.m., 10 p.m., everybody races and scales the wall, or you going to use the Shadow Scout, or are you going to do something else?
Are we going to check for sewer entrances?
Do you have to have
That's my way of
line
looking
of
at
sight for your shadow, dude?
It just has to be within like within distance of some light.
Do we want him to go and see if he can find them first, and that way when we go in, if we do go in brute force, we're going in to find right where they're at, or maybe we can lure them out.
Did you want our
No.
You sure?
I'm contemplating getting rid of the chain I'm wearing.
I'm gonna
Great.
check for winds
Great
of
idea.
magic.
Winds of Magic are slightly chaotic.
I have full leather on. I'm wearing a chain shirt.
Almost as
for
if it's
other reasons.
anticipating activity from you.
Hey, you and me had the same armor.
I am actually. I'm about ready to start doing some stealthy stuff, right?
Okay?
Yeah.
Potentially.
but there's no negatives for male.
Still have to
Yeah,
figure
there
out
is.
what we're doing.
Because
Shell
obviously
shirt
if
is a
there
minus 10 to agility.
Because he can
Isn't
find
it?
right where they're at.
No,
There's a noisy
It's
penalty
flexible.
of
they get it specifically because it's flexible. It does not give you.
Okay.
You can tag him in baggage,
There's no
and he
negatives
tells you right
for
where they're at.
shirt.
Well then,
Male.
So what's your approach? Scout,
Nope.
elf,
Male is
Sewers,
no negatives for.
or all out frontal assault?
I think in that, or are you wanting to go in
All of them.
underground, or
I'd like
I like that idea. Just mass chaos.
no, halfling tossing?
10 o'clock rings on the
Oh,
bell.
yeah.
All 6 of you say, charge!
Yeah.
Your face the front
Wait,
face.
it's mine.
Braveheart.
How many bombs did
In
you
the middle of a big
None
city.
of them, they didn't have them.
All locals sort of looking to
I
say,
rolled
what are you
3
doing?
numbers above what they needed.
listen up, everybody. Our goal is to get in and out without ever being detected.
So that should just be like you and me then.
Eh.
I can tell you.
That's why I want to use the sewers.
If I scout, I can tell you if anybody's in the corridor, if there's any guards, stuff like that.
Did the dwarves know any tunnels?
There are tunnels in that area. They're not aware of any specifically that go to the place.
Unknown. Could be a tunnel, maybe not.
I like the idea of your guy. Does it go through walls?
No. It operates as a basic human being, other than the fact that it's made out of
How's it gonna
shadow.
scout?
It's shadowy.
Climbing and shadow.
So the first thing we're gonna
Shadow
do is
gets
watch,
small.
check the place out, see if there's actual guards on duty or like a watch.
Okay. So after 8 o'clock or so, all the workers seem to leave. They close up the gates, and from indications, looks like just 1 or 2 groundskeepers.
Armed.
Yeah, everybody has basic hand weapons.
Fancy.
I was gonna say that's not really normal for that type of stuff.
Yeah, you gotta protect the.
It's a
Great.
shipping
Gotta
company.
protect the boxes. In case of elven ambush.
They wouldn't even.
They wouldn't know.
Right.
Thwack,
coin,
thwack.
a coin out of nowhere.
At that point,
smacks
they
him
would be
in
one
the
of the
head.
largest shield possible.
Yeah, they do seem. The general impression you've gotten is they seem better armed and armored than typical workers would be. Okay, I mean all of them are relatively strong and burly, given that they're moving boxes.
So-
But they definitely seem to have security and protection, at least during the day. At night, there looks like 2 people left behind. There's no sign of lights on from the grounds that you can see from outside.
So, and I've never really thought about doing this, but while I was there and even coming up tonight, do I notice any of the thief signs, the secret signs thief? Because that's not just discussing it in conversation.
Yes.
It's also
Outside the main gate
Mhm.
on the stone on the wall is a thieves marking.
okay.
You recognize the marking. It labels it as Gouda's territory under protection.
Gotcha. And then I also have etiquette of bad guys, criminals.
Yeah, and your knowledge of this area is if you step on the toes of Gouda or any of the other thieves guilds, then their response is going to be probably commensurate because you're making them look weak.
Right. Tried to explain that to the group. But
Right.
He is weak.
So, I mean, the arrangement as you understand it is this place is paying for protection from Gouda. I.e., his men are protecting him from any prying eyes, interference, etc., for whatever purposes they have. So, by you guys going in there and disrupting it, conceivably is going against Gouda.
So don't interfere with the business. Just steal the people.
Well,
I
and
know.
that's why the comment was he was willing to take a payment to offset his losses here. Otherwise, reputation-wise, he has to do something if he knows it's you.
he's already going to know it's us because
Because we've
He
asked
doesn't
about it.
frequently get a lot of inquiries as to this place, probably. So, anyways, did you want to let him scout, or did you guys want to climb the wall, find a sewer entrance, or what?
I say let him scout and we try to find a sewer entrance, see if we can get in from there.
You sure you don't want me going with you?
I'm all for anybody that wants to go in. I mean, it's not going to be too difficult to sneak around as humans. Are they walking around with torches?
You can't see them. They're inside the ground, behind the wall. They don't have any sign of light.
Give me a boost. I'll look over the wall.
I don't think we can reach you. It's 10 feet. Even me holding you up. I mean, you're what?
3.5 feet tall.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're 3 feet.
I mean, the
No,
place
down here. Down here.
the place isn't really secluded. I mean, it's not down side alleyways or anything. So climbing the wall could, at this hour could potentially attract other people saying, "Hey, what are you guys doing breaking into this place?"
You can easily pull me up over the wall.
So some stealth would be in order for that, or wait till a later time when the streets are more empty.
Sewer?
I like the idea of the sewer.
I don't want to go in the sewer. Every time we go, okay, this is something that we kind of gloss over. But if you're stealthing into a place, do you think getting fucking sewer stench on you is going to help sneaking around, people are gonna be like,
Well, I don't shower.
Who just
anyway,
shit in the
and I'm
hallway?
covered in cat
You know what I
grease
mean?
from like
Yeah.
the last 2 weeks anyway. So
I just
He
no.
just got clean.
I literally just went to the spa today.
You got fancy
That's your fault.
clothes.
His
the bag's
his
waterproof.
feet hair are sharp.
You got it. You got
Oh,
braided.
little
That's nice.
braids, yeah, little braids.
Meanwhile, he's been walking around town in the mud, but
Right.
the top of his feet are good.
It's not mud.
You
It's
don't-
not mud.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't gotta
walking
go down
behind
in
my
the
horse.
Some of it's
sewer.
mud.
Yeah, maybe
Bad.
20% of it.
Bad. Walking behind my horse.
That's the joke.
So
I like the way it squishes between my toes.
It's, oh, that was still warm.
if your shadow guy can't open doors or anything like that, how are you gonna get him inside?
Climbing.
It's a shadow that operates as
a
him,
person.
as
So
a person.
It would be climbing. His climbing skill.
I assume so, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'll give some liberties given for the fact that it's a shadow creature.
Right.
And
I was
it's
just
more.
about to say the fucking shadow fails to climb.
I mean, fundamentally, it's
up the side.
it's representative of a human-sized creature, but it's a shadow. It can't interact with anything. It can't move. It can't open a door.
Right. That's what I was.
But
thinking. I
it
wanted to make
could-
sure.
I can just.
But if
see
he
out.
could go through a doorway, the shadow could go through the doorway.
Okay, question. When we say shadow, are we talking a shadow on the ground, or are we talking a three-dimensional, like, shade creature
It would be.
that is a three-dimensional representation of him?
It's described as a three-dimensional representation, but based
Okay.
on its description, the implication is it's sort of like a shadow that's on the wall that sometimes looks three-dimensional and sometimes is sort of moving in the shadows.
Okay.
Okay, thus the creepy aspect of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, where you see the shadow and it's just some strange shadow, and then you realize there's nobody casting the shadow, and then it reaches out at you.
Okay.
Type stuff. Okay, so like I said, I'm flexible.
nightmare
So,
fuel.
yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm flexible somewhat on the description of how it does it.
Right.
Okay, more so just the presence of it being there. As long as it's not, I run across an open field in sunlight.
That thing is going to be so powerful.
I mean, it applies.
It doesn't do much because as soon as it's interacted with, it goes away.
Still,
Do
that'd
you-
be a great scout.
Yeah.
Do you
yeah,
have?
that's the point.
Are you cognizant
Yes.
in your body when you're not just through it?
Yes.
So like you black out here, but your
No,
consciousness is there. You don't know what's going on around you.
Yes.
I can.
He
oh.
does.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Per the description, your consciousness is in the shadow.
So you should be in the sewer with us, with him sitting with you in a nice dry little area.
No. Why
Yeah.
would I be in the sewer when it's obviously been established there are things in the sewer that we don't want to be with? When I have no way of communicating with
You already
guys.
told me there's nothing in there.
it. What?
You told me there's nothing in there. And he's a rat catcher.
Beastmen.
Scathing.
There are.
So if
Great,
not,
I'm
then
in
you're
the
in an
sewer.
alleyway by yourself.
Great, I'm in the sewers. You all
Nobody
get
can.
killed. And then I'm just sitting there
It's beyond their
with
minds.
no way of communicating with anybody. And
Afraid
I
of
wait.
his own shadow because, scathing don't exist.
Is there a box you can
Yeah.
be put
Better
in
than
there?
you being afraid of his shadow.
Is there a box we can put you in then up here?
Just put my crate. Somebody picks up the crate.
There is a halfling bag.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Can I ask you a question?
Just over
Sure.
his head.
Say he
Yeah.
started
Yeah,
off
that's actually pretty accurate.
somewhere high up, like on the wall somewhere when he cast the spell.
Mhm.
Somewhere, I don't know how he could do this. If the shadow acts as a human, could it leap gaps or jump? And it, in theory, is
Yeah.
not substantial and therefore
Yeah.
not taking damage. Could he send it off of a fall? It just lands on the ground.
It-
theoretically keeps
It
going.
reacts as if it takes physical damage, it dispels it. Okay, but if it's something that a person could logically do, such as climb down the side of the building, I'm fine with that.
Without a skill check, it just kind of does it.
It just does it.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
I mean, I'm fine with the cinematic aspects of the shadow. If it's something that it doesn't have any choice, but it's going to take a fall. Okay, like the ground collapses underneath it unexpectedly. Then okay, it'll get disrupted. He breaks his concentration. The spell's gone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Okay.
you and the dog need, because you don't want to go in the sewer either. You
No.
and the dog should stay here with him and protect his body.
The problem is I want to go inside because I'm curious.
Then you gotta come in the sewer.
No, I don't. I can go with him. He can just get a
He's
boost
going
over the
in the
wall.
sewer.
Well, you also have
You're going to
no
the sewer?
idea if there's a sewer entrance
Yeah, I don't
into
know.
the place.
I don't know.
Where's the dog going?
Go to the sewer.
Well, the dogs used to go into the sewer. I mean, that's,
Dog's like, yep. There's rats down there.
yeah.
Big ones. Guys, let me just knock on the door.
No, that's the rat. That's the rat. It's not the dog.
I can just knock on the door.
Mm-mm. No.
No. Okay.
Fine, I'll go in the sewer.
Okay. So you guys are all going to the sewer?
I didn't say that, but I'm waiting for his scout.
Okay. So you guys are going to find a secluded place in an alleyway or whatever.
Protect him and
Send the scout, find out the information, and then decide what your plan is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to see if there's sewer exits out there and things like that.
Sure. Go ahead and give me your spellcasting roll real quick.
Side effects I should know.
Side effects?
You said chaos magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. No
I
effects.
also-
No
I-
winds of magic effect right now.
I get bonuses because it's at night.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just looking for a successful cast.
Miscast.
that's a, what?
Hopefully no miscast.
Practical robes.
Sounds
Look
like
that up.
Plus.
homeless person has like a burn barrel going. A wolf jumps out of it.
Right as you cast your spell, City Watch walks by with
Oh,
torches.
come on!
Didn't you...
It's a fail.
Okay.
One.
So it just failed.
Try again.
Sure.
It's a CN1.
It's a CN1 due to the fact that I have some a bunch of different effects. Like my armor gives me a bonus. My cloak, not my armor.
Okay.
It's nighttime, so I get a bonus. Stuff like that. Well,
Okay. So after a little bit of concentration, you cast your spell.
It's a fail. You got a plus here. You guys get a 1.
Okay. So
didn't know about that.
keep rolling again. Let's see if you can successfully cast it before you completely fumble it.
This guy sucks.
No, it's a complicated spell.
At least we know he couldn't
Okay.
have summoned the wolf.
So he takes a couple of
That's a
minutes
fair point.
concentrating.
Yeah.
Sounds of the
You
city
can't
obviously distracting him.
You can't summon himself. You can't summon the
It's
wolf.
a CN4.
Okay. You calculate the bonus for your skill. Your bonuses to your night. Because currently that's also a fail.
Why is that also a fail?
Because you have to
That's
have 4
something.
success levels.
Yeah, whatever the CN number is your success level needed.
I thought you were able to spend time.
You
to
can.
get
You can
bonuses.
channel.
Okay,
Yeah,
channel.
yeah, you can channel.
Channeling is loud.
Well,
It's-
yeah,
it's-
you're
it's
sitting
casting
there
number-
calling
yeah.
the winds of magic and whatnot.
It's a
And-
casting number of 4.
Mhm.
I get a -1 due to the fact that I have armor, or my cloak, so that's casting number of 3.
Mhm.
Plus 10 for it being night to my actual roll.
So it's another
Okay.
one.
Did you
So
add the
it's-
plus 10 to your skill then?
I added it, yeah, I added it to my skill.
So you
Okay,
still need
so you have a
30,
51
so you got
casting spell.
Okay, so
Casting skill.
yeah.
Okay. So three
51.
is a success. Like I said, I'm not overly worried about
Yeah,
it.
it's. I want to understand this, just for the sake of
Whatever the CN number is
Yeah.
your target number. That's how many success levels you have to get.
To minimally cast
So-
it.
right, to just cast the spell.
I don't
You
know.
cast using language magic, correct?
Yes.
I have a 61 language magic skill.
Okay, so you didn't add the 10,
Yeah, you didn't add.
I didn't add the 10, so I
and you
assume.
didn't reduce the CN by 1. That's why it's saying it's a failure, because you only got a success level of 3 versus
Right.
the 4. So we need to figure out how to add those modifiers in.
Yeah.
So end result is you spend a couple of minutes, you concentrate, and you cast your spell.
Alright.
Okay, the rest of you, give me a cool test as you see his shadow pull off from the alleyway.
We've seen it before.
Sure, I'll give you a plus 30 on
I'm
it.
about to say, yeah, we were also discussing
Yeah,
exactly what we
you
were.
know it. It's still freaky to see. Yes, for the dwarf,
I got
he
a
fails.
I got a 110 skill,
He
guys.
fails. Okay, if you end up failing with the plus 30, add a point of stress. Okay.
Great job.
What was I supposed to do? You were fully aware of what I was doing.
You
With
got
the
a plus 30.
you failed.
Yes! I've been rolling 80 today.
Oh, it goes 20 then 40. So I
Yeah,
I just
everybody.
did the
Well,
modifier plus
and
30.
keep in mind, given the world of Warhammer,
Right.
you're all freaked out by magic.
You're the
let
one
alone the shadows pulling
I,
themselves
I've not
off the
said
wall.
anything about
You're,
the shadow.
you're
Okay.
the one who's jumping at my shadows.
So, you see the shadow detach itself from the wall. You send it over to the warehouse wall,
Yeah.
where it
Good job.
climbs the wall sort of by sliding up it and over. It's pausing briefly at the top.
Wait,
Inside, you see the large grounds, and
I figured that.
I'm only 3 bit less than you. That's it.
I guess.
Wow.
I mean, you do have like a couple thousand more. There.
Like what? 3? I think maybe 3.5.
Yeah.
At
Wait,
least.
what level of
That-
three? What
How much
three do
total
you
XP
see?
do you have?
What do you mean?
Yeah, no problem.
I see 11 difference.
I made it.
He said he had 102 skill.
110.
Oh, 110. Okay, I thought you said 102.
Jesus Christ. What's your total XP on your main page?
It's not right. When I made my character, I just added a bunch of stuff in. It doesn't tell me. It's way off. It only has like 1,800.
Yeah, my experience is all off too.
Oh,
Yeah,
1475.
definitely off.
That's what I've. Yeah, way off.
Once you put all your skill
okay,
into
you can't communicate anything unless you want to cancel your spell.
I will. I'm just gonna message you.
You see the building in the back, that little shack.
Mhm.
There's lights on in there. The warehouse itself is dark.
Okay. Is there the warehouse?
You only have
Is
15
there like
cool.
an open warehouse, like a barn door or something?
There's barn doors are
No,
closed.
I didn't have
Okay.
a plus 30 today,
Oh, okay.
so I have a 40 something.
Okay.
45.
So don't worry necessarily about what your response is going to be right now because of the time. What I need to know is, are you going to drop your spell to
I'm not
communicate,
gonna drop
or are you
it.
going to keep it going?
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep it going.
So you guys see the shadow climb the wall, pause for a moment, and then disappear over the wall. We'll stop there and pick it up next time with whatever information that ends up being.
Oh.